What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, it's your host. You know who it is, man. It's your mans and them, Ryan from the six. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, man? What's going on with everybody? Hope everybody had a good weekend. First of all, man, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to all the boxing fans, man. Boxing is in a great place. Proud to see where it's at. And obviously, shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. But we got a special interview today. My Canadian brethren, my man Lucas Bahdi. It's been a humbling opportunity for me to watch him, man, rise up the ranks and to get to where he's at because, it ain't been easy for my guy, but I'm going to bring him in, man. Shout out to Lucas. What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good, man. Good to see you too, my man. And like I've been telling the people, it's been a long time coming, but we finally here. They know who Lucas Bahdi is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Happy Thanksgiving, first of all. How was your day with the family, man?
Good, man. It was great. Great weekend.
Yes, sir. Not so good for our Blue Jays, but that's another conversation.
Did they lose tonight?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's too
But
bad.
how's the journey been, man? I mean, you starting out doing the promotion thing on your own, and now you finally got a deal. How's this experience so far?
Very, very tough. Very, very tough. Boxing is not an easy sport, man, as you know. But it all worked out in the end, and I mean, I'm still on the pathway to the world title. So we're um, we're almost there. We got the shot. We got a shot coming up probably in the new year. So things are looking great.
Yeah, about that. So Tank Davis obviously he's fighting Jake Paul. He didn't ask for an exemption from the WBA. Do you think they're gonna strip him?
I doubt they'll strip him, but I just don't know what kind of position that Tank's in. Like if he's gonna even fight at 135 ever again. I don't really know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of variables, right? I mean, you know how the game works. So we'll see what happens.
right, man. It's got to be frustrating because Kid Austin, he's kind of there too. Like he's number one, you're number two. You think you guys would just fight for that title, but he already took a fight.
Yeah, I mean we were trying to make the fight happen, but yeah, they went the other route. So we'll see what happens in the new year. I mean, I'll probably be fighting first quarter of the new year, so
All
I'll
right.
I'll be looking for some big fights. That's for sure.
Are you looking to do something in your hometown? Because I know, like, you've always spoken, like, you want to do Niagara Falls for sure, man.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, MVP is gonna do whatever we got to do. I mean, if they bring it here, it'd be great. But I'm sure they're down for it if everything lines up properly, right?
Right. Yeah. And just speak about that because you did your own promotions out there. Most people won't even know that. Like that's how you came up, man. Doing your own shows. Is the like how is the vibe out there in terms of boxing?
How's the what?
The vibe, like, do you think it's do they come out for you for sure if MVP brings the card there?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, for sure, man. Niagara's a small town. Everyone supports each other out here, and I think we draw a big crowd out here. No problem.
Nah, I agree, man. I think so too. And like you had to pay for fights, man. I don't think enough people understand that grind. How frustrating was that early in your stages of boxing professional?
I never really got frustrated. I never really got frustrated. I was just determined, very determined on my goals, right? Um, but yeah, it wasn't easy. I wasn't easy for sure. I was finding my own fights, slots on cards, buying my fights, uh, just to fight, just to stay active. And yeah, I was fighting steady, man. I spent a lot of money, but at the end of the day, it all paid off.
Yeah, exactly. So how
I'm a
did the H2O fight come to fruition?
I just got the phone call, man. I just got the phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up, it was just out of the blue. There was no talks before it. My phone rang within within 24, 48 hours, the fight was signed. It happened.
Wow.
It happened real fucking quick, man. It really did, and I knew that it was my call opportunity.
Right.
This is how I get signed to the big promoters. That's exactly what happened, man. I mean, I just believed in myself 100%, right, from the
Yeah.
beginning, and still lots to do, lots to prove. So yeah, that just goes to show, man. As long if you're determined and you believe in yourself enough, you could get anything done.
No, for real, man. That's great, man. Because like I didn't know if you were always like maybe on standby, but to hear that just came up and you just had to take it. Nah, that's good, brother.
Absolutely, man. You gotta make those decisions on the fly. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it can make you or break you.
Exactly, man. It's kind of crazy because I think I saw you like earlier in that year. You had hand problems, and you were out a bit. So to hear that you got that opportunity and shoot, we know what happened after that. It's a great story for sure, man. So you're looking at a title or bigger fights next year in the first quarter. Any particular names?
I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, look, I want to fight the best. I mean, if the Shakurs come right away, great. I'll fight them. If another champion wants to fight, sure. If not, the guys that are contenders like me, number one contender, whoever. We just want to get the big fights. We want to prove ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
absolutely. Absolutely, man. So shout out to Steve Bailey, the whole West End community out there. They backed you up. Um, do you take your camps outside of West End usually, or do you stay home and do your camps in Toronto?
It all depends. It all depends on how much time I have, what kind of opponent I have, what kind of sparring I need. Um, I've done them obviously at West End. My last one I did in Niagara. I do mini camps here and there in Vegas, wherever, California, Florida, wherever. Um, even I go to Montreal, man. They got some amazing talent there in every weight division. So it's it all depends on who I'm fighting and what kind of sparring I'm looking for.
Right. No, for real, man. And speaking of Canada, I think the provincials is coming up this coming weekend. What do you think needs to change up here for us to be more, I guess, produce more talent?
Um, yeah, obviously it starts in the amateurs, but I don't really know too much about the amateur system right now. I have been
Yeah,
out of it for quite a while now, and I'm not really keeping up. I'm kind of just focusing on my own path right now, but it all starts in the amateurs, that's for sure. I don't really even know any of the amateurs other than like some guys from like local gyms. Um, I know King of the Ring's got a bunch of really good fighters out there. West End's got some good fighters. I mean, I don't really know too much. I don't really know too
yeah,
much, but
yeah. It's tough, man. Yeah, especially you've been out it for so long.
yeah. And you know what, man? A lot of it's mindset. I just feel that these guys don't have the fucking right mindset, bro. They got loser mindsets. They got the
Mhm.
loser mentality. I swear to God, bro. Like when I talk to people, I could see it in them that they don't know how to win.
Right.
Everything
Where,
is mindset.
where do you think that comes from? Like just them as a
It's being
person, or
it's just being taught. It's what they see, what's around them. They limit themselves right from the get go.
that's true, man. That's true. And boxing is one of those sports. It'll take you, man. It'll take your soul if you let it, bro. Like these guys will go in the ring and kill you. Like it's not a forgiving sport, that's for sure.
No, no, absolutely.
Nah, man, that's crazy. So, yeah, man, you got MVP behind you. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade and Jake Paul. I seen you in Puerto Rico a few times. How does that experience work out for you?
It was great, man. It was great. There are a great bunch of guys out there. Obviously, Jake's got an amazing team surrounding him, and yeah, Larry's a great guy. He's a great coach. I learned a lot while I was there from him, and yeah, man, He's been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's true, man. It's crossover from track to boxing has been beautiful for him. What about Nikisha, man? This guy kind of guy who popped up, and I didn't even know he was from Toronto. Like he's Canadian as well. And he's doing a terrific job with MVP. So you communicate with him a lot.
Who's that? You said?
Is it Nikisha? I gotta say his
Oh,
last name, man.
Nikisa.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Nikisa's solid, man. I mean, he's he knows how to fucking promote. I
yeah,
mean, look what he's done in such a short time, right? They've made a big splash in the boxing world, and they've only been around for what 3 4 years, if that.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that guy knows how to fucking promote, man. He's a very very intelligent man.
No, it's awesome, man. So we're gonna see you early next year. Man, I can't wait, bro. I've been waiting on you to get in the ring again, but I know Phil LaGreco said you really wanted that Schofield fight. What about Schofield you want so bad, man?
Well, he's number one. I'm number two. It was just the fight to make. Um, Especially Tank going on the other route there. So it would have been great to get the WBA title on the line. Uh, there was lots of talks between me and him in the last year, right? People wanted to see the fight, so it would have been a great fight to make.
No, I
But
agree.
he's
Was it ever negotiated if you beat H2O you were gonna fight him?
no,
No?
no. There was,
Okay.
there was no clauses when I fought H2O. There was no clauses. There was
Wow.
there was no options, no nothing. It was just a one fight deal.
Just take the fight.
Yeah,
Wow, man. That worked out for you perfectly, but I mean,
yeah.
jeez. No rematch clause? That's wild. Oh man. But hey,
Rematch, no options, no nothing.
hey, I'd take it any day of the week because look where it got you. So we number two in the WBA right now. Boy Schofield, he's going against Jojo Diaz, but I think they got to strip Tank, man. I hope they do, and I hope they match you up and somebody else for that title.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
that'd be the move. That'd be the move for
Yeah, I,
sure.
I just can't see them doing that to Tank. He's the cash cow right now in the division. You know what I mean? He's bringing in those fees to the WBA, so those sanctioning fees are large when he's fighting.
Yeah, yeah, man, and you know how it is, bro. They're not gonna. There's only one sanctioned body that strips guys that high level, and it's the IBF. They just
Yeah, exactly.
everybody else just plays the politics. It's actually disgusting to see sometimes.
Yeah, it's part of the sport.
Yeah, man. But hey, Lucas, man, I appreciate you, man, telling your story because I think a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, man, you came up through you didn't have nobody backing you. Like you came up on your own, man.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Did it myself at the beginning, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty either, man. Had a lot of bumps in the road. Broke both my hands. I had surgery on both my hands at the same time, so it was fucking ugly for a while there. But I
Yeah.
never lost faith. Never lost faith. Just fucking stayed positive, and I was fucking hungry, man. And just made me hungrier, if anything.
No, you're right, man. I remember I saw you and Cody Crowley. I think both you guys was out, man. Cody had just missed the boots fight, and yeah, your hand was broken. And yeah, you said that to me. You're like, yo, I'm gonna be back. Don't worry. And I was like, all right, Lucas, he all right, man. He gonna be back. Too much confidence when you said that to me. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother, for coming through my platform, man, taking time out of your turkey night with your family to speak with me, my crew. Just give me your socials, man. Everybody gotta follow you.
Yeah, they can follow me at Prince Body if they don't already.
Yeah, man, that's Lucas Bahdi, y'all. Tuned in with us. Appreciate you, brother, again, man. Take your time, and I'll probably see you around sometime, brother. You know how it
Absolutely, my
is.
pleasure, man.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
bro.
Peace.
Peace out, brother.
Yeah, that's Lucas Bahdi, yo, my guy from Niagara Falls, Ontario. Y'all know him as the KO artist, knockout artist that he is, man. He said he's gonna be fighting early next year. And we're just hoping that the WBA does the right thing and strips Tank Davis, but that's you guys know how that goes. That's Holly thinking right there, man. That's probably not gonna happen, man. But yo, I'm doing the roll call right now. My bad, yo, if y'all was dropping questions. Shoot. See a few people dropping questions. Got my guy Dub in the building. What's going on, man? We got half boxing in the building. Got my man Doc, man. Shout out to my man Doc. Yo, we got that Abbas interview. Make sure y'all go check it out. He said, yeah, man, his story is an inspirational one. Bahdi had a great fight against Roger Gutierrez. Oh, yeah, you was at that fight, that MVP fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good fight. My guy, the hangout spot in the building, Johnny. He was out at Yo-Yo Hernandez fight last night. Bro, my man Lorenzo Medina, he lost, bro. That hurt me to see him go down like that. But I was saying to Vega, he didn't look like he was in shape. So I don't know what happened in camp, man. He said, Ryan, tell him I said 3-piece and a biscuit. Yo. Yeah, that's what my man Lucas be on. Be on that, bro. He said, my nickname for Lucas is Mr. 3-piece and the biscuit. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. He family, bro. Shout out to Lucas, man. He be fighting in Orlando. I think his last fight was in Orlando. So yeah, man, you probably saw him over there. My man, exciting fighter, punchers paradise. My man Dub said, yeah, Lucas is exciting, man. And you know the thing about Lucas is he's gonna come forward and he's gonna be fighting behind that jab and throwing them straights, man. And he's strong with both hands. So yeah, Lucas Bahdi, he's definitely one of them guys, man, who can punch. That's for sure. And you heard it, I've heard it from other guys. You know, we had Ryan Rozicki on the show. He said the same thing because he was sparring with him, like light sparring probably with Lucas, and he said, yo, he's heavy-handed. He said, that dude got hands. That's a cruiserweight. My guy Zipachino, yo, I saw you on the gram running, bro. You getting ready for Border Wars. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Zipachino. We ready, man. Half box to how much we win this weekend. Bro, I'm gutted, bro. I had, it was the Boots one that had me. Dave Allen lost to Arson Beck, but I had Boots round 4 through 6, and this motherfucker won in the first round. Bro, if I just took Boots to KO, we would have been good, but jeez, man, we laid a goose egg again. That's my guy, LA in the building. What's going on, man? He said, yeah, Medina went night-night. Yeah, bro, that was hard to see, bro, that replay. It's crazy, man. My man, Lorenzo Medina, he just looked way out of shape. He already too small for heavyweight. He can't be doing that, man, taking days off. It looked like he took a whole week off. That shit was wild. But yeah, we got a packed show, man. There was a lot of boxing news today, so I said, I'm going to just not squeeze it all in today. I'll talk a bit about it on Thursday too. I'll be going live Thursday night as well. I'll talk a bit about what happened on the weekend, and then obviously, a little bit of news that dropped today. But there was a lot of news that dropped today, a lot of news. But these are the main topics. We just had the Lucas Bahdi interview. 154 division, obviously that's the division we all got our eyes on right now because the man to the right, my right, Boots Ennis, man. He did his thing. I did not expect him to stop Lima that quick, but he did it, bro. He went out there and he put the belt to ass on Lima, man. He didn't even give that man a chance to. I don't even know how much punches Lima landed. I saw him land the one before he got knocked out, but I thought, man, at least Lima gonna make it to 4. I thought he'd make it to 4. You know what I'm saying? I thought Boots was going to go out there and play with him for a bit. Boots said, nah, we not playing with the fool. Like, Boots made a statement in a sense. But to some people, I told y'all Lima was tailor-made for Boots. And I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just meant it in his style. I still didn't think Boots was going to do all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I wasn't saying Boots were going to win in 1 round. Hell no. I wasn't one of those people. I thought for sure Lima would have made it to at least 4, and that was my bet, 4 through 6. But shout out to my man WP with the $5 on me. Shout out to you, man. He said, champ, you know what it is, bro. You dropping them chips on me.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Bring them dips, man. But yeah, shout out to Boots Ennis. We got to give him his respect, man. I know a lot of people, and like this is what I said on Nessa's channel, man. This is not gonna love Boots, man. But Boots says Virgil next. He wants Virgil next. I don't feel good about that fight next, not because of Boots. Like I don't think like I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh, he gonna lose to Virgil. No, I just like the Virgil and Boots fight with no title. How that sound? Like how that sound? It gonna sound terrible on Virgil because Boots probably be the best opponent he's beaten ever. And can you imagine beating a guy of that caliber for no belt? And then for Boots Ennis, it's like, okay, you are probably going to be mandatory to a boss. If Xander don't fight a boss, why don't you go fight a boss? Go get that title. Go fight Xander, man. Try to fight Xander. So I just think like we need to go into the Virgil fight with belts. Virgil needs to apply pressure to Fedor to get that belt. Some people been saying Fedor going to go up to 60. I just don't see it. But Virgil got to go get that BC. He got to go get it, man. And then Boots Ennis got to go get a belt. Now we have a super fight, a unification belt, something with some meaning. I think if Virgil and Boots fight right now, yeah, it's a good fight. We all going to say it's a good fight. It got no substance, though. I don't even think they could put the ring belt on it. It's like Boots really not the second best. And Virgil ain't got no title, so he definitely ain't the best. So how are we going to say the ring belt going to be on the line for those guys? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man WJ, you know what it is. But I just think for sure, man, we need to see these guys do a little bit more in the sense of okay, get a title, bro. Go get a title. But I'm not of the person who's gonna say like we need, like if the fight happens, sure, I'm with it, bro. I'm gonna watch it. Just like everybody else is gonna watch it. But I think we need belts, man, around that shit. We need some belts, man. We just can't have Virgil walking in with no belt. Oh, so for real? He said my mix is not connected. Oh man. That's not good. Oh boy. Yo, the sound off. Y'all said the mic. My man said the mic not connected, bro. Oh boy, that's not good, yo. Let me see if I can listen to it. Definitely mic not connected, bro. Now I'm noticing that. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, 1 2 1. Mic check. That better, yo? I think that's better, yo. All right, man. That sucks, yo. I was burning up there with no mic. That's wild, bro. Yo, don't let your kids on your laptop, yo. I let my son on the laptop. That's wild. I don't know what he did, but hey. Anyways, we good. Yo, sounding crazy, bro. Oh man. All right, man. Shoot, that's what my man Lucas was saying. What did you say? The audio was all messed up. All right, there we go, man. Everybody saying it's good. We good. Shout out to LA, man, for holding me down, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, we need belts, man. We need belts attached to this fight, bro, for sure. I don't think bro, I just don't think Virgil and Boots gonna sit well with us if either of these gentlemen walk out the ring with nothing around their waist, knowing that we got champions out there. I think they need to go fight a champ, each of them. Virgil especially. Virgil ain't got no champ. He ain't never fought a champ, never fought for a belt. You know what I'm saying? So I think for sure, we need to put some merit on that fight. I don't think it's done, man. I don't think it's done. I think we need more sauce to it. I need the Virgil and Boots fight can be a super fight. Absolutely. But unfortunately, we need some hardware to take home. It's going to be a big money fight for both guys. It's a Vegas fight, absolutely. But bro, we need somebody to be unified. We need somebody to say they're the champ after that. That's one of them fights. I mean, y'all telling me Virgil's it? yo, what it looked like him walking in there with no belt. And then people saying, Jaron Ennis gonna be the pound for pound best in the world when Crawford leave. What it look like him walking in the division with no belts. And we got guys out here with belts. So he got to beat some guys. You know what I'm saying? But I think that fight can happen. It can definitely happen for sure next. But I think us, the fans, will still leave that arena saying, yo, none of these guys are champ. They're not champions. They still got to go fight the champions. So why don't they just each go get a belt first? Or one of them get a belt, at least one of them. Got to bring some hardware. Which leads me to my next segment, man. Even this one wasn't the main topic, but we touching on it. Go check out my dude, Dr. Boxing Talk. He in the building here in the comment section. He had an interview with a boss, and the boss basically hinted Xander could be next. So they've been talking. Xander and the boss. And you got to think, man, the winner of that could be Boots' fight. Because Boots going to be he definitely going to be one of them guys. You're going to have the mandatory status. I think Matchroom can push the WBA. Slide him a little check. Tell them, yo, bring on the mandatory. We just saw Rolly. He got mandated to fight Gearsaw finally. So, yeah, man. The WBA, apparently, they still make mandos. Now, I ain't seen one in a minute. I don't know if Tank Davis ever had one. I know he had one when he had the Reggie belt. He was fighting mandatories. But, you know what I'm saying? The WBA finally making mandatories. They're making moves, boy. My man WP said belts have become a gimmick. Way too many of them. Yeah, guys not fighting each other make the best fights to bring back USA boxing. Yeah, I agree, brother. But I think like if Virgil or Boots walk out the ring beltless, you know it's gonna be the optics, bro. It's not gonna look good. Just like Lima fight, as much as Boots looked spectacular in there, people were still talking bad on him, man. People were talking crazy on it. And I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, yo, Boots got Boots getting some crazy hate right now. And I don't even know why. Because he don't really say much to start with. Like, Boots don't really say much. He a low-key guy, chill guy. He pretty much only talks with YSM, and that's cool. That's his guy. We seen Floyd just talk with Fight Hype. That's his guy. But, yeah, man, we gonna listen to a little bit of Take Care from Erickson Lubin as he talks about, Boots Ennis and that situation. And I just think like Lubin, he can spoil the whole Virgil Ortiz and Boots fight. I don't think for Virgil Ortiz that's an easy fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think at all that's easy. But shout out to my guy, man. YSM Media.
Had the venue set up, they had everything already set up, and they just needed a dance partner. And I just felt
You
like
talk about Virgil fight.
The WBC interim title is a prestigious belt, and the WBC title is
shout out to my
held
brethren,
by
my
Fundora,
man
and it's
YSM
definitely
Media.
a fight I want to get some get back on. I want to get some get back against Fundora. So, I gotta go through that fire, man. I gotta go through that fire. I gotta fight guys like Virgil Ortiz. I never duck no smoke. Like when it comes down to the top guys who they mention as the top guys, like I want to fight all of them. All of them.
This is for education purposes.
Last night, he did his thing. They're trying to make a fight with him and Virgil Ortiz. So me and Virgil, both of us got big plans in mind. So, he's looking to fuck up my plans, and I'm looking to fuck up his plans. So, he's a respectable dude. It was an easy fight to make happen, and the fans are in for a treat November 8th.
Chill. Shout out to Lubin, man. He didn't hold back. He said, look, I'm coming to fuck up the plans, bro. And I do think that's a tough fight for Virgil. It's not an easy fight. Nonetheless, man, like Lubin's been around the division for a minute, right? He can definitely spoil the plan. But I didn't keep playing it, but he further on says it. Shout out to YSM Media. He's been up in here a few times, man. Shout out to him. He does great content. I appreciate that, dude. Y'all go check him out. Go to his channel. He got the whole interview with Lubin, and Lubin talks about if he wins the fight with Virgil, he wants his lick back against Fedor because Fedor is the WBC champ, which make him the interim champ. So he get the shot, man, if he presses WBC. And I think like that's crazy. But where does that leave Boots, right? That leaves him in a spot where we don't know where he's gonna fight next, who he gonna fight next. That's why I'm saying Abbas, man. That's why I'm bringing up my man Doc's interview. Abbas is gonna go fight Xander Zayas. Shoot, Xander Zayas, we still don't know about him, man. We don't know. We don't know if he can win. So if Abbas shows us what he showed us in the Jonas Tellis fight, like that pressure, man, I don't know if Xander can handle all that pressure. So I think for sure Abbas can possibly pull off a Xander upset. And this is what I'm saying about 154. It's just a division where so many guys can win in. I think it's a division that if you're there, you take a loss, bro, it ain't no shame in that. Because that division is so deep, it's so fun. You can pick up a big win. You can pick up a win against a big name guy, get a belt, all because honestly, there's not much cherry picking in that division. Really, there's a lot of heat, man. So, Boss, Xander, if they fight, I think Jaron Ennis should fight that winner next. And though I know Abbas is not the bigger name, Xander be the bigger fight for Boots. I think Abbas could pull that fight off, man. But if Xander comes out that fire, Xander and Boots sound good to me. That's a good fight for sure. That's a fight that some boxing fans may not know they need, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I think for sure, man, Boots Ennis, he wants a big fight. A lot of people are saying he's not talking enough. He didn't say Crawford's name. Yeah, I don't think he needed to say Crawford's name. To be honest, like he's at 154. Unless he's planning to move up to 60. I don't think he needed to say Crawford's name, especially like we don't know if Crawford's gonna fight, where he gonna fight at. I know Turkey Al Sheik and them saying next year, but like we don't know what time next year. So I just feel like Boots Ennis can't wait on Terrence Crawford just to figure out, right? I think Boots Ennis has got to go ahead and do his thing, man. Do his thing. But I'm gonna play a little clip from Eddie Hearn. What he had to say about Boots Ennis. Obviously Eddie Hearn's a great promoter. This guy speaks very highly of his guys. I think, man, if anybody wants to go and sign with somebody, you gotta sign with Eddie, man, because Eddie gonna speak very highly of you, no matter what.
Okay, secondary question. I mean, from my sources within Golden,
shout out to Fight Hub TV.
That Boots is not
Use this for
necessarily
educational purposes.
Not surprised.
So if Boots is not on the plans for Virgil in his next upcoming fight, if he beats Lubin, who would you then pinpoint in terms of, because you need a marquee opponent for his next fight?
Saying you need a marquee opponent.
Two other guys that you would pick out.
Mertzalayev, Fundora, Zayas, Abu, anyone with a belt.
Yeah, but are any of those guys realistic options?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've noticed you've asked me a lot of questions this week. Every
Yeah, that's Eddie Hearn getting mad about that, man. And he's been getting that heat because we feel like as the fans, Boots Ennis is not fighting the guys, man. So he's like Eddie Hearn just got to understand. You're gonna have to answer that question a lot, bro, until Boots gets in the ring with an opponent that the entire boxing community respects, and that's just what it is, bro. And that's where Boots is standing too. He gonna have to keep answering those questions until he beats a guy who we all know, and that's the unfortunate of boxing. That's just what it is. My man WP, he said, "Yep, not many easy touches at 154. A lot of really good matchups available." Absolutely, man. Shout out to my guy Dr. Boxing Talk. He said, "I'm a bit partial towards the boss and Xander since they both showed me love with an interview, but that's a great unification fight." Yeah, man, no doubt. We need unifications in that division. See, Pacino, he said that would be a treat, man. Boxer versus boxer, puncher. both about the same height and size too. No, that's a fact, man. I mean, I think for sure whoever wins that matchup between Abbas and Xander, definitely gonna come out on the higher end, right, of all of it. But we should see. We should see, man, what happens with that. But overseas, we saw, man, Karen Chukadazian. He got a stoppage in the second round. You know, that Boots win aging like fine wine for Boots, yo. You know, people say that Karen, you know, gave him a tough fight twice. But Karen, he hurting stuff, man. And I think for sure, I think he's positioned in the WBO higher right now than the IBF. But I think Karen, you know, Lewis Crocker, I don't think Lewis Crocker could beat Karen, bro. I think if Karen went the IBF route, he'd be an IBF champion. You know, I don't think Leon Pyro could beat Karen. You know, there's a lot of people at 147 that I look at. I'm like, bro, I don't know if you can beat Karen. I just don't know. That dude, Karen, he can fight, man. He could freaking fight. And now he's stopping people. You know what I'm saying? He's stopping dudes now, man. So it's just at a point where we got to look at it like, yo, what they gonna start saying about this Karen win? It's aging good, man. What if this dude become a champion? You know what I'm saying? And I think for sure, man, Karen's gonna be one of them guys who's gonna show back up in the picture. And you can best believe that the guys in around 147 are gonna have trouble with Karen. Like Brian Norman Jr. and Karen's a good fight too. You know, should he get past Devin Haney? Devin Haney and Karen's a good fight. You know, Rolly, Karen's a good fight. That's a dangerous fight for Rolly because Karen's a boxer. You know, Pacquiao, bro, they got to get him out of there, man. I don't know who's gonna get Pacquiao out of there, but somebody got to pack him up. He too old, man. Mario Barrios, I don't think he beats Karen either. Just respectfully, just right now from what I'm seeing from Karen, he just doing everything right, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of dude who could have lost the Boots and we could have just forgot about him. But nah, he fighting. He back in the rankings. I think he's number 3 or 4 in the WBO now. He's highly ranked in the IBF again. Don't be surprised if you hear Karen Chukadazian as somebody's mandatory next year. They pushing him, man. They pushing him. Shout out to my guy WJ. He said, Doc, you can big both guys up without picking between Xander and Abbas or anyone you want. You can definitely highlight both fighters and Lucas also. Yeah, man. Nah, we got to big up boxing. You know what it is over here. I mean, WP36336. He said Karen looked great. So strong. Yeah, he got a second round stoppage, man. Man, Doug said Ryan Fraser, great interview. Short and sweet. Watching some of the fights he had on Rewind. Yeah, man. Lucas Bahdi, he's an action fighter for sure, man. Imagine Lucas without hand problems. Yeah, bro, and I'm glad he brought it up. I think I brought it up too, but I'm glad that he brought it up too because I remember a couple years ago I met him and Cody Crowley. They were actually watching my brother fight. Well, it wasn't just my brother, a bunch of Canadians, but my brother was fighting at a show here in Canada. They were there, and Cody Crowley had just got the news about his eye in the Boots fight, so he had to pull out for that. So, you know, it was a shitty situation for him. And then, yeah, Lucas Bahdi, his hands was just broken. So they were both out, man. And I was like, damn, man, hope you fellas get back in the ring and get back there soon. Shout out to Coach Eddie in the building. What's going on, man? ATL. Salute to Coach Eddie, man. Yeah, man. So Karen got his second round stoppage. And then also across the pond, Arsenbeck beat Dave Allen, man. I didn't think Arsenbeck had it in him. I was picking Dave Allen. I thought Dave Allen did a good job in the early rounds of sustaining and wearing down Arsenbeck. But when he started backing up Arsenbeck, this dude, David Allen, wasn't punching. That shit was confusing to me. I don't know how y'all watched it, but I was like, bro, why is he not punching him? Like, he's backing him up to the ropes, and Arsenbeck is throwing more punches off the ropes than Dave Allen is throwing punches at him. So, like, I'm just like, man, like, this dude, he's doing a good job of getting real estate, and then he's just not doing nothing with it. So he's making it look like he's pushing Arsenbeck back, but He's not punching. This is boxing, bro. You gotta punch. You're not gonna win a fight just moving somebody backwards. For Dave Allen, that shit was frustrating to watch because I think Arsenbeck had points taken from him in 2 rounds. I think there was 2 rounds where he had a point taken away, and he was visibly tired. And obviously, bro, I gave y'all the Dave Allen pick, so I had some money involved too. So I was pissed. I was like, bro, what's this guy doing? But I think Arsenbeck, from what I know, and shout out to Eye of the Tiger and Camille Espadon up here in Canada, it sounds like he's signing a deal with Matchroom, which can lead us to. And my man Toledo Treese, man, I saw you earlier. My bad, bro. My man Toledo Treese, like he said, he calling out Anthony Joshua. And I think for sure Anthony Joshua probably looking at the Arsenbeck fight like that's a good bounce back fight for me. Fight a guy who people know how to beat, a guy who I'm probably technically better than, and a guy who's not very dangerous after like the 4th or 5th round. I don't know how many knockouts Arsenbeck has after the 5th. I'd have to go check that out. But I think like his gas tank is 4 rounds, 5 max, and then he's like gas, bro. Like he's just punching on fumes after that. So if AJ could get past that, shoot, he got a chance to win. But we just saw AJ get, he got KO'd by Dubois face first, and he ain't been in the ring since. So like we don't even know what AJ gonna look like when he come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it like, damn, bro, Arsenbeck done took my money twice now. I might have to go with Arsenbeck if he fight AJ, man, because I just don't know what AJ gonna look like. Like, what's AJ gonna look like? Last time I saw AJ, he was fighting Dubois. Man, Dubois was putting the beats on him from the first round. Now, I know Arsenbeck ain't known Dubois, but I'm just saying, like, AJ looked like he didn't belong in the ring with Dubois. And that's crazy because, AJ is the guy who is the vet, the guy who pretty much brought the UK heavyweight scene back, in my opinion. And Dubois, we saw what he looked like against Usyk. Usyk floored Dubois, man. That was also something that I was like, what the hell? Like I didn't picture that at all, man. So I guess where I'm getting at is we don't know what's up with AJ. We don't know what Dubois gonna look like. There's just a lot of unknowns in the boxing scene right now. and Arsenbeck, we seen what he looked like, but he's been winning lately. He got back-to-back wins. So he's on a momentum streak. AJ still, trying to figure out how to get an Africa fight. But hey, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna go on with that situation. You know what I'm saying? My man Z Pacino said Mac Mahmudov should fight Fury or AJ. And AJ should fight Guido. Oh yeah, Guido. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Guido next. Shout out to Guido. My man LA said there's audio of Boots telling Eddie in the locker room that Crawford is in the way. Nah, bro. No, you see, like Boots can't be saying that, bro. And if you're gonna say that, you gotta say that on the mic to the media. And what he gotta say is, oh, I'm gonna get in the way of Crawford. Meaning he gotta go to 160 and fight a champion, get a belt. Maybe Carlos Adames, because Janet Beck and Lara about to fight. That's how you get in the way of Terrence Crawford. Is you go get a belt at 160 because it sounds like that's the division that Crawford will come back to. And whether he picks you, one thing for sure. Whatever division Terrence Crawford goes to, he tries to get undisputed. So if it means Crawford got to fight the Janet Beck and Lara winner to get 3 belts and then fight Carlos Adames, that's what he's going to do. So that's how you get in front of it, Boots. You go to 160 and try to beat Carlos Adames, man. My man Z Pacino said both fights help get them ready for each other. Oh, okay. Yo, Doc say, stop it. Yo, he said, LOL, stop it. AJ will cook Arsenbeck. Yo, man, I don't know, man. AJ was looking crazy, man. And Ben Davison, I'm not really sold on him either. He tried to tell us, Moses the Tama was this and that, second coming of Jesus Christ, and all of this just to duck Frank Sanchez's old ass. So I don't know what the hell they talking about, man. He said, "Yeah, man, I got AJ outclassing Arson Beck." I think for sure you're gonna outclass him. I just don't know what AJ chin gonna look like when he get chin checked. That's all. He said, "I do think Fury." Yeah, you think Fury and AJ gonna happen, man? Oh, I don't think Fury has anything left. Yeah, man. He said, Francis Ngannou style neck fixed. Yo, cause AJ, he gonna come out and try to fight Arsenbeck. So like, I feel like if Arsenbeck could take AJ's punches, I don't know if AJ can take Arsenbeck's punches. That's kind of my whole situation, man. With that thinking, but we'll see, man. We'll see for sure, bro. We'll see for sure. But yeah, we going live again on Thursday to break down some more boxing news. But we'll just talk about a few things that I want to give a few shout outs on that Philly card as well. My man Guido, he stopped Alex Ferrari from Canada, and I just told y'all like Alex wasn't ready for that step up. Guido's a good fighter, man. You can't go from C level fighters to B level fighters. You just can't make that jump quick, man. B and A level fighters, you got to do it gradually. Got to hit a C plus before you go up there, man. Unless you pass and everything else with flying colors. But I just think Alex took a jump too early. But it's the heavyweight division, so he might be back. You know how the heavyweight division is. And shout out to Tamir Smalls, man. He beat Jose Roman, who beat Jaleel Hackett back in Puerto Rico. Roman's a tough opponent. I thought that was a good fight, man, for Smalls, man. He put Roman down in I think the 4th or 5th round. That was a good fight, bro. That was a great fight. But I was thinking to myself, like, man, Tamir Smalls is definitely gonna be a player at 147. Like, he's not being spoke about enough. And I think 147 is still kind of like up in limbo. Like, we don't know who the clear cut number one is, but a consensus of everybody in the room, I'm pretty sure, is we all thinking Brian Norman Jr. is number one, right? So that would be my thought. But I think 147 still has a lot of room for guys to come in the division and do something, man. That's for sure. He said, yeah, Villanello and Makhmudov want AJ. I'm sure if Dubois beats Sanchez, he will rematch for AJ. I mean, if AJ want that rematch, I don't know if AJ want that smoke though. Dubois, he really put the beating on. I mean, see Pacino, man. He said Guido had that look in his eye from the start to finish. Yeah, that Coliseum, Rome, heavyweight look, man. He was ready to rock and roll for sure. Man, said Alex was landing that backhand though. Yo, you crazy, LA, man. How'd you score that fight though? Or the Tamir Smalls? I thought he won, man. I thought he edged it. It was a 10 rounder, so I think I had it like, man, maybe 7-3. Because like he had a knockdown in that fight. So for sure, that 10-8 round is huge on the cards. But man, you know what? Jose is one of them tough dudes, bro. I knew that was gonna be a tough fight because the fight that Jose had with Jaleel Hackett, bro, it showed me that he's durable and he comes to fight, man. And he got another call from Matchroom. Obviously, they called him back because he's a tough opponent. So Eddie Hearn is good for that. He does test his young guys, and I think that's the frustration that the fans have with the Boots Ennis situation. Yep, can't skip steps. Rush the process. Yeah, man. My man Doc said, I just don't want a freaking Usyk trilogy with Dubois. Yeah, AJ or Fury, man. Anything besides that shit. Yeah, I agree. But it's like we look at it like who can beat, Usyk outside. I think Joseph Parker deserves definitely his opportunity at Usyk, but he's in with Wardley now. So it's like who we want to fight Usyk, man. You know what I'm saying? Said Roman was on that card, yeah, in Mexico. where Cole stopped. Oh, he was. Oh shoot, so he's just getting called up by Matchroom all the time, man. I didn't even know that. Shout out to Birdman in the building, man. Big Six is in the building. You know what it is. He said, "Why everybody calling out Payday Anthony Joshua now?" What you mean, man? That's what you're supposed to do. You got to call out the cash cow in around your division, man. That's why you got the 126s calling out anyway, who's at 122. Anybody between 40 and 30 calling out Tank Davis because he's the money guy. And then, upwards, it's very few people be calling out Crawford. I don't hear anybody really calling out Crawford, but they call out Canelo and AJ, man. Those are guys who be getting called out. But shout out to my guy, David Garcia in the building. The guy in the chat said, "What up, man?" My man LA said, "Dubois gonna wait for Usyk to retire so he can get that email." Yo, you better not, bro. You better not, bro. Shout out to my man Vega in the building. What up, bro? What up, Vega? Yeah, I don't know why it's showing like y'all freaking it's really showing y'all screen names. It's not showing your ad names. Like, it's weird how it's showing right now, bro. I'm used to seeing everybody's like username, but it's showing weird names right now. My man WJ, man, said LA Facts. So for real, man. Shout out to David Garcia. Yeah, he in the building. Oh, you all came here from the Hatrix? My man Kyle, what's going on, brother? My man Tone was live. Shout out to Tone, bro. He be doing this thing, man. I love my man Tone. He getting his healthy right now. He already looked like he slimmed down, man. So I'm sure by next month he gonna look like a whole different dude at Border Wars, man. But shout out to Tone, man, doing this thing tonight. I appreciate him, man. He one of them ones, bro. People give him flack, but my man puts in the work, makes his content A1, and what he does it best, man. That's for sure. He said, "Get that email." Oh, Wizard in the building. What up, bro? My man Vegas said, "If I wasn't a fighter, I wouldn't complain about getting my belt via email." Yo, you wouldn't, bro? Hey, man, my man Decent. What's going on, brother? Salute. Got Drew Money. What's going on, man? You know what it is, bro. Salute to y'all, man. He said real recognize real. Yeah, man. Tone one of them guys, man. King KO, what up, man? He said, "All rise, King is in the building." Yo, what's good, bro? He said, "So what's up?" Ennis versus Frazier next. I mean, bro, we not turning down smoke. If Boots want to come this way, he can come this way. He ain't doing what he did to Lima to us. I'll tell you that, bro. You get put to sleep trying to do all that. Can you imagine, bro? Him trying to do a lead uppercut against my brother who's 6'3". Yeah, right. You getting floored. My brother will see that coming a mile away. And we sell pot. Definitely not doing that shit. But shout out to Boots, man. Shout out to Birdman who just became a member. I appreciate you, brother. You rocking out with me. I can feel it coming in the air. Yeah, get them clips ready, bro. I struck out this weekend, but don't worry, man. We gonna get back. I always be losing by one parlay too. Like, man, if I just took Boots to KO instead of did the round betting, we would have been gold, man. Yeah, let's get it. Frazier versus Lima. Nah, bro, yo, let me put you on game because I was talking to my dad this weekend because it was Turkey Day up here in Canada. Last year, Callum Walsh ducked my brother. They tried to make a fight with Callum Walsh, and my brother went to the Lima fight when he was here in Toronto. And right after the fight, we tried to get the Lima fight for the IBO title, and they said no too, man. So these dudes just be out here ducking, smoke, man. Y'all see Jaleel Hackett say that Lima was originally supposed to be his opponent before Eddie told him to wait. Yes, that was supposed to be Jaleel Hackett's opponent, and I believe it, bro, because I think Lima is like that type of opponent for that type of fighter, like Jaleel Hackett, who's trying to get over. And I think, like Jaleel Hackett said, that would have been his debut fight for 154. which is crazy. But you know, that's how the game goes sometimes, man. He said Bernier was livid, yo. He threw that dumbass uppercut from across the street. Yeah, bro. You know what it is, man. My man Old Wizard said, hit the like button, y'all, for sure, man. Let's get them likes up, yo. Shout out to Old Wizard, man. I appreciate y'all. He said, oh, we in here. Hatrix the Mandy, we come over here. Okay. Shout out to G-Von, bro. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Tone, man. Sending everybody over here, man. My dog Tone. Hopefully he don't have the. Hopefully he pull up on me too when I drop the link, man. My dog Tone, man. He doing his thing. You know what it is over there at the Hatrix, bro. Dave Allen, soft ass, killed my 3-leg. Yo, he killed mine too, Mikhail, man. Shout out to Mikhail in the building. Yo, he said, my man, the hangout spot said, I need an interview with your brother, man. Ryan, make it happen. Yeah, bro, we gonna make it happen because I think he just got a fight date, bro. So it's gotta happen. Bro, just got a fight date. So we definitely about to be active out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? Fighting these chips. But shout out to Sebastian Fedora and Keith Thurman. They finna fight on possibly the Pacquiao undercard. How y'all feel about that, man? Is this PBC making a move because of the demand of the Thurman and Fedora fight? Everybody was complaining about it, so they scratched it and said, "Yo, let's move this to the Pacquiao undercard where we know at least Pacquiao gonna sell." Because, yo, bro, I don't know, man. I'm looking at it like that Thurman and Fedora card, like Oshaki Foster and Steve Fulton sound like a better fight than the main, but bro, they had to move this whole card, and like it's got to be weird at PBC right now. Like Fulton and Shockey, they got to move their fight again after Tank Davis going to take the Jake Paul fight. Fedora and Thurman on a possible Pacquiao card in January, I think. I think January is where they're targeting that card. It's just like, bro, what the heck is going on over there at PBC? Obviously, they got to make pay-per-view events, so they got to bring pay-per-view value. But, bro, them guys, I could not go a whole year without getting paid. And I feel like some of those guys over there, they on years without being paid. You know what I'm saying? Jermel Charlo. I don't think Spence coming back, yo. To be honest, I want to see him back, but I just don't think he's coming back, bro. There's something going on over there with those guys at PBC, and it's it's disgusting, bro. It's freaking pathetic. Like, what the hell are these dudes doing, bro? They got me over there thinking like Tank Davis, he finna retire. PBC, we don't know where they going in. And to be honest, all the black fighters, bro, they ain't getting no opportunity.
Yeah.
It sucks, yo, over there at PBC. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, man. And this dude ain't nowhere to be found.
This kid don't got a chance in hell.
Like, this dude said he was the PBC Floyd Mayweather, and like, we don't get no Cromwell Moulton on any card. We don't get anything. I don't know, bro, what's going on with the PBC. Like, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, y'all. It's hard to watch these dudes. And like Danny Garcia, he not even fighting with the PBC no more. He went out and got his own promotion. He said, fuck the PBC. I'm doing my own thing. And it's just bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, Old Wizard, he said nasty work. Main event undercard is wild, bro. Angle Spot said Alex Vega is related to Guido. Yo, that's crazy. Oh man, my man Vegas said it's obvious, Ryan. The Fedora Thurman event was going to be a huge loss, so this is the best move to make. Yeah, I agree. They knew what was going to happen, man. Shout out to Ironry Boxing in the building. My Puerto Rican brother, what's going on, man? Yeah, man. They had to do that, bro. It's crazy. I mean, King KO said Danny Garcia was gone for 3 years. PBC broke. Damn, they broke? Hey, I hope not, man. It's best that the PBC ride the Pacquiao wave. They don't have anyone that people can't wait to see. And that's so that's so sad. That Pacquiao, they had to bring the old man out of retirement to carry, because it looks like David Benavidez might be gone too. No, it looks like he gonna go Riyadh season. He going to the ring. That's what it looks like. Tank Davis, he obviously not even fighting on PBC right now. He doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He doing exhibitions. So we'll see, man. My man LA said only people in the crowd at the Fedora fight are his dad and sister. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, you out for that, man. He said, what fighters does Floyd have besides Carmel? Yo, bro, see, that's the crazy part, Michael, like that we don't know. I'm pretty sure he has my guy Joseph Brown, bro, who's a good super welterweight, 154. And bro, I've heard this dude been in the gym with Boots Ennis, pushing him and sparring. Like the kid is good. He's only 18 years old, I think. Joseph Brown, and he's from Canada, but he's with Floyd TMT. Check him out, Joseph Brown. They got the other dude who looked like Tank Davis, but he's short. I forget his name, bro. Oh my gosh, his name. See, they don't fight enough. I don't even know his name. And then they got no, they don't even have Johan Ingram anymore. He left. Shoot, John Easter. That's what they got. John Easter, who's another guy who you don't see a lot of because they just don't fight on like anything. They don't fight on YouTube for portion of the show. They don't fight on like the prelims. Like it's crazy. He said, my man David Garcia, he said Fraser versus Boachuk early 2026 to get his name out there with the big dogs. Yeah, bro. Yo, TKO group. Yo, we would fight in that for sure. You know, if Dana White offered us and got us good fights for a year and the deal wasn't slave deal, yo, we take it, bro, because we get the names. You know what I'm saying? My man WP said PBC don't have likable fighters. They market themselves to a smaller subset of society. Yeah, well, that's Louis the Cubist Jr. now. He's in the driver's seat, I think, for sure. He's doing all the work behind there. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. And not the expedition. Yo, Halfbox, you gotta stop, bro. He said Floyd had a fighter on that red out card. Did he? Which one? The one on this weekend? That was this past weekend. My man WJ said top ranked on Facebook and PBC on Tubi 2026. Yo, I think Top Rank don't have a deal because of that whole ESPN lawsuit case. I think anybody who's gonna give them money got to figure out how much money they be taking from people. You know, you just can't give these dudes a bunch of money when they stealing from one of the biggest sports providers in the world in ESPN. Like that's crazy, bro. That whole thing leaked out that ESPN felt they were taking money, so now they took them to court. That's wild, man. Man, WP said PBC and its fighters did it to themselves. Cautionary tale that you have to market yourself to the entire boxing. Yeah, man. The community got to see you. Yeah, that Red Arrow. Yeah, the Red Arrow card. Red Arrow's got good cards, man. I just think like they're like pro box, right? They got guys who need an opportunity, man. Need them. But hey, he said he got his hands put on him. Who? The Floyd Mayweather fighter? That's crazy. Yo, nah, bro. You gotta be talking about somebody else in their chat there, bro. But if you were in my live stream, I think it wasn't last week. The week before that, I was talking about Amanda Gale. She got her win on the MVP card, and now she's gonna be fighting for undisputed against Shanika Sugar Johnson. Yo, y'all I like some Sugar, yo. Sugar Johnson, she nice and all, but I gotta ride with my girl Amanda. She from Canada. She from the 905, you know what I'm saying? She from Saga City. I gotta ride with her. But Shanika is the undisputed champion in that division. So we going for undisputed, man. But shout out to them. They are added to the Tank versus Jake Paul event on the undercard. Because they saying Ellie Scott need pull out for injury. So they added that to the card, man. And I think for sure that's good for her, man. And her profile. Being on that big card. You know what I'm saying? That's Tank Davis and Jake Paul, right? We all saying that's gonna be one of the most watched fights of the year. I don't know, man. How do y'all feel about that one, man? Tank Davis, Jake Paul, most watched fight of the year. Yo, 200 million is what my man Tip said. Where you at, bro? 200 million people about to tune in. Hell no, we can't be doing that, bro. And the WBA, they finally did something I never thought they would do. They ordered a fight, yo. They ordered Rolly to verse Shakram Giasov, who's been the mandatory since the Boots and Stanionis fight. Yeah. So that man, Shakram Giasov, he took step aside money to fight, so Stanionis could fight Boots. And I don't know, man. Poor guy's been shelved. I didn't think he was gonna get the fight, to be honest with Rolly. But shout out to Rolly. He got a mandatory, so I don't even know if we're gonna get Rolly and Pacquiao. I wanted Rolly and Pacquiao because I need Rolly to stop Pacquiao, stop the madness, stop everybody who's saying Pacquiao is back. He needs to put that whole situation away. Rolly just got to go in there and stop him, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to rally behind Rolly Romero to go in there and put Manny Pacquiao to sleep. Have all the fans in there losing their mind, bro. We need that. But y'all, I put the link in the chat, bro. If y'all want to come up here and burn with me. Yeah, man. We talking all things boxing. Boots Ennis, quick stoppage. If you went to the fight, you got to go to the clubs after. Shout out to Boots. He kept it real with y'all. He let y'all out early, especially on the East Coast. You know how it is with us. We leaving in them fights at like 12 in the night sometimes, but nah, Boots Ennis had y'all in Philly, man. He had y'all at the after party. And Lima just showed up and left with 2 Philly cheesecakes, bro, and an ass whooping. Like that man got some cheesesteaks, man. I couldn't believe that man Boots handed him that. I was like, bro, that's crazy. What the fuck you get that man some food for? That's wild, man. Shout out to my man Just Do Boxing. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? I appreciate you, man. But yeah, we had Boots Ennis on the recap. Arsen Beck winning. That was wild. Arsen Beck beating Dave Allen in a decision. And yeah, bro, we got Rolly Romero getting mandated. The PBC moving cards around like crazy. It looks like they just shuffling the PBC. Because from what I've seen, with Shockey Foster and Fulton, they gonna fight on the Eastside Cruz and Lamont Roach. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then now you got this whole Sebastian Pandora fight and Keith Thurman moving over to a Pacquiao undercard. Yo, if you Keith Thurman, you gotta be feeling disrespected right now. You about to be on the undercard, bro. A Pacquiao, the dude who beat you, left, came back, and now you on his undercard. Like, that's wild, bro. Like, Pacquiao left, came back, undercard, bro. So get that old man out of boxing. Yeah, man. You gotta pack him up, man. Gotta pack Manny Pacquiao up, get him out of boxing.
Yeah.
Get his old ass out, bro. You know what it is. Shout out to G-Von, man. He said Rolly will destroy Pac-Man. He's slow. He don't care, nothing. He not like Barrios. Too much respect. Yo, G-Von, that's exactly what I was saying to Ness. And I'm like, bro, Barrios respect that old man way too much. Like Pacquiao trying to tell Barrios he can't be holding him. It's like, bro, shut the hell up. You ain't the ref. You about to get knocked out. They should have, you know what that could have did for Barrios if he stopped freaking Pac-Man? Bro, that would have held him up. He would have been the best 147 pounder. He would have had the best win easily in 147. Manny Pacquiao. But nah, Rolly gonna get that. Now, Rolly gonna probably be one of the best 147 pounders if he stops Pacquiao because he gonna have that name value that y'all keep talking about. He said Pac might school Rolly. Yo, he might, bro. He just said someone said that was part of the contract. Or to give him 2 cheesesteaks, man. See, yeah, man. Cheesesteaks in the L. Yo, old wizard, man. That can't be a nice feeling, bro. That can't be a nice feeling, bro. Yeah, it said 2 Philly cheesesteak and an ass whooping, bro. That's crazy, right? Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. I mean, Boots could have did it a different way. He could have said, yo, I'll meet you at the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'll treat you after. But yo, when he handed it to him, it's like he knew, like, I'm gonna stop him in 1 round. It's still gonna be hot. We don't have to put him in the microwave or nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead deal with him, give him his food, and send him on his way, bro. He gonna be all right. Like what, bro? Like that shit was wild, bro. I'm in LA. He said Barrios is trash. Yo, Barrios, man. He might be trash after that Pacquiao fight, for real. Yeah, I got Pacquiao schooling Rolly. Beyond. That's that snack shit. Yo, Pacquiao, he don't be doing testing, bro. So if I'm freaking if I'm Rolly, we juicing, bro. We getting on that snack too. We definitely getting on that snack. My man Gvon said Barrios trainer every round kept yelling, stop showing him all that damn respect. Yeah, bro. Everybody could see that in the arena. That made no sense to me. And you in war, bro. Boxing's war. The hell you respecting that man for? You know what I'm saying? He stopped him in 2 minutes. At least he could do is feed him. Right, Vega? Yo, I think that was Boots playing the whole time now that I'm looking at it. Boots had somebody go get the cheesesteak. Right after the last fight, they got back in the arena. He said, all right, you got it? Yo, I'm going to go handle him. And we're going to give him this food, bro, and send him on his way. Yo. That's exactly what happened, bro. He said, yeah, the sub's still hot, bro. For sure, he said that to him, bro. And that man, Lima, leaned in and said, yo, thank you so much, brother. I'm starving. Oh, man. That was wild, man. I don't think that did nothing for Boots, to be honest. Like, that win did nothing, bro, because everybody came back. You know what I'm saying? It looked like.
And we're in here talking about practice. Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game.
That's what it looked like to me. It looked like practice, yo, because I was like, damn, bro. Like, this dude, Lima. Yeah, he wasn't ready at all. At all. Not at all, bro. And Boots did what he was supposed to do, stopping his ass, bro. That's what Boots was supposed to do. Like, no doubt in my mind, Boots didn't do nothing wrong, man. Boots did exactly what the hell he was supposed to do. But yeah, man, hit the link in the chat. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Got the link pinned up to the description if you want to come in, talk some boxing with the boy. Boots Ennis, who y'all think he should fight next? 154 division. A boss said he gonna fight Xander. Yeah, man, there's a lot of any topics y'all want to talk about. To be honest, man, I'm not really like, oh, you got to talk about this. I'm a boxing channel, bro. We talk boxing over here. So if that's how you wanna, whatever you want to talk about, man, boxing wise, we here with it. Want to talk about your favorite fighter? Anything else, man? But for sure, I think Boots Ennis. I don't know if that fight does anything for him. Never did anything for me. Like, never moved my opinion of him. But I do think I agree with the public now. I think we got to see somebody, bro. It's just a matter of like who we gonna get. Who we gonna get, man? But hey, it's definitely good to get knockouts. I'll say that. Like, it's better to get knockouts than to go like 12 rounds with a guy like Lima, because then people really gonna criticize you in a way that like you not it. At least like people like are weird when they say like, oh, he knocked him out in 1 round. Who the hell is Lima? Well, who else knocked him out in 1 round? You know what I'm saying? I never seen Lima get knocked out in 1 round. I think Aaron McKenna's a good fighter. I think Aaron McKenna's a really good fighter at 160. Outside the champions, he might be the best fighter at 160, and he definitely didn't do that to Lima. So, shout out to Boots Ennis. He showed levels for real. They like to say levels. Shout out to Coach Malachi. He said he's not saying levels no more. That man, old wizard said I went and grabbed a drink and the fight was over. Oh man. So what? Boots Ennis giving us Mike Tyson vibes, yo. Showcase fight, yo. Not even a tune-up, honestly. Damn, LA. He said, yo, showcase fight. Damn. That's wild, bro. My man WJ. He's dubbing the bill. He said, imagine training for 3 or 4 months and thrown out of the window in 2 minutes. You have to give credit. Nah, for real, man. I'm gonna give Boots his credit, bro, for going in there and doing that because he didn't play with his food, man. That's what we want to see guys do, right? We don't want to see guys play with their food. And I think like some people were saying that. Shout out to my girl Star. She be on TVV, but I think she was saying that like he be showboating too much boots. So he didn't do that at all. He didn't do any showboating. My man just went in there and knocked shit loose, like my man Treese would say. My man Vega say Yo-Yo disagrees on who the best non-champ at 160. Yo-Yo Hernandez. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about him. I gotta stop being disrespectful because he is definitely the best non-champ is Yo-Yo Hernandez. Let me correct myself. Shout out to you, Vega. Cause I was Kyron Davis was gonna give him problems. Kyron Davis was gonna be resistance, and Kyron Davis got his ass whooped by Yo-Yo. Straight up and down, bro. I was all wrong on that. So shout out to Yo-Yo Hernandez. He one of them ones. My man Gvon, he said, people want Virgil next, but that's too much risk. No reward, no belt on the line, and Virgil could catch Boots with something and lay him down a nap, tucked in with his warm Philly cheese. Yo, Gvon, I was saying that early in the stream when I started my rebuttal about the whole like Boots saying he wanted to fight Virgil next. I was saying I think they should wait, bro. I think they should each get belts and come back to the table when it's a unification, because I think that's a potential super fight in boxing. So like if it's a super fight and we don't put belts on it, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. If that's the way boxing's gonna go, where we get the best fights no matter what, I'm all on board with that. But then I can't be standing when fighters be saying then, the worst part is when guys be saying, yo, he ain't no profile, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't got no name. Bro, yo, if he say he better than you, where your competitive spirit at? That's what I be thinking about those dudes. But then there's some dudes who say, yo, he don't bring nothing to the table, like he got no belts, he got no straps, no legacy. Well, that's where the unifications come in. But if it's just the best fighting the best, which I got no problems with. If sanctioning bodies don't get they 3%, I don't give a fuck. That don't bother me at all. I don't get paid by the sanctioning bodies. So you know what it is. Shout out to Chevy's Red Corner in the building. Got some queens in the house. What's going on? I appreciate you tuning in. My man David Garcia, he said Boots would have stopped Norman back at 147 when they offered that fight. Damn. That's what we saying now. My man Wizard said, who you want to see Boots with next, Ryan? I want Boots to continue to go the WBA route. And if a boss fights Xander, the winner of Xander and a boss versus Boots Ennis. That's what I would like to see next. If Virgil Ortiz doesn't present itself. And I don't think Virgil Ortiz will, man, because I'm gonna be honest, man. Oscar De La Hoya don't move his fighters like how he moved his own career. Oscar De La Hoya didn't duck people. He didn't, say he wasn't gonna fight guys because of this and that. Oscar De La Hoya fought some of the best people in boxing. His resume is crazy. 6th division champ, beat a lot of guys, lost to a lot of guys. But one thing we can say about Oscar, he got in the ring with the guys who were in around his weight, in around his era. He fought them all. He did. So at the promoter, Oscar De La Hoya is not that guy. We haven't seen Virgil Ortiz fight Danger. We just haven't. Boychuk, yeah, good fighter. Madrimov, former champ. But did we think Madrimov was going to be a killer? He had a good fight with Crawford, but hey. So I would love to see Yo-Yo versus McKenna. Yeah, Vega, that'd be a good fight. Yeah, I thought Kyron was going to test Yo-Yo as well, man. Yeah. Yo-Yo Hernandez is the truth. David Garcia said Canelo probably still the best non-champ at the moment, even as he has slowed down. Yeah. Nah, he is, man. Canelo Alvarez? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Say exactly 1 second. 1 second they want Boots to get dudes out of the ring and show his dominance, but when he does it, the opponent is trash. yo, I'm telling you, man, you can't win with these fans in boxing, bro. You just can't. You can't move like that. That's why I think like Boots just got to collect names at 54, man. Just beat the guys because like when you hear, man, they're not gonna appreciate it. But like when you retire and they look down at the resume, because that's what we all do. We all do it, man. With our favorite legends, we all look down the resume and we see the names, and then we say like if you deserve to be in a certain type of class or not, an ATG or just a Hall of Famer. That's how we really do it, man. But shout out to my man Vega in the building. What's going on, brother?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you, man.
All right. Yeah, man, just had to come in, say what's up, taking these dogs out. So if you hear a little bit outside, my bad, bro. But
You
yeah, man,
good?
shout out to Boots, man. Let me tell you, I know everyone doesn't usually like it when these fighters fight someone that people believe should have been in the ring with them. Um, so yeah, I get it. I didn't want the Lima fight at all. But you can take this perspective of, hey, this is their test run. They want it to be a showcase fight to show everybody, look, this is this is who we are now. And
Yeah.
what do? They got him out the first round.
Mm.
Though nobody knows who this Lima guy is. I just I just find it wrong that people just say he's a bum or a landscaper. I'm not saying everyone's saying that, but stuff like that kind of irks me because I have a lot of respect for this guy Usma or Wisma. I think that I've heard him pronounce it from
Yeah.
Angola. Angola's not an easy country to come up in. Made it to
Real.
Portugal. I mean, forget all that though, right? But as a fighter, he's taking risk that other guys never have. He fought Aaron McKenna, weight class above, on 2 days' notice at 160 pounds because he's a 154 pounder. Made it to the distance. Aaron McKenna, you remember a few months back, beat the living crap out of Liam Smith,
Liam Smith.
former world
Yeah.
champion.
Yep.
He couldn't get this guy out of there on short notice. Okay. So shout out to him for doing that. Then what does he do afterwards? Does he pack it in? Does he go back to fighting and who gives a crap shows in Iberia? No. What does he do? Keeps fighting. You know what? No. And he doesn't just fight in the UK or like I said, going back to Portugal, Spain. No. He goes to several different countries. What does he do? Beat undefeated fighters. It's
Yep.
so funny how we give credit to guys being undefeated fighters, but this guy, Lima, after losing to an undefeated prospect, goes back to his division, beats one guy. I forgot where it was. It was in a different country, right? Then goes to Canada, beats that undefeated guy, right?
Yep.
Then goes to South Africa and beats a dude that beat Wendy Toussaint. Who's Wendy Toussaint? Wendy Toussaint is a Haitian guy, right?
Mhm.
He's been fighting in America, mostly like New York shows. He's actually a school bus driver. That's his full time job. So
That's
he's
his day
well,
job. That's wild.
yeah, that's his day job, right? Boxes just beat Joseph Hicks in Joseph Hicks' home area. Joseph Hicks was the captain of the U.S. amateur team. All right,
Really?
multiple time
Oh,
national champion. Wendy beat him. Well, this guy Wendy. So the dude that Lima beat Wendy. Okay, and then Lima goes there and gets the IBO belt. So listen, there's levels to boxing, right? There's many levels. Lima was obviously more than one level below Boots, and we saw the result. But that doesn't make
yeah.
Lima a bad fighter. Because, like I said, this guy has fought on different continents: North America, Europe, Africa, as underdogs, and won. Something your guys' favorite fighter would never do one time. He's done it. He's tried it 5 times and been successful 3. So if you ask me, that's pretty damn good. What do you think?
Nah, I think it's great, man, the way he went out there and did what he did. But yeah, I mean, I thought Lima was tailor made, but I was like, damn, like 1 round? Like that's impressive. Like, I can't lie, man. I didn't see that at all. But shout out to Boots. But shout out to Hector Bermudez dropping a super chat on me. He said, these cheap motherfuckers in the chat don't super chat.
Shout out, coach, man. Shout
Yo,
out, coach.
shout out to Coach,
I
man,
just
dropping
got
them
to meet
chips,
him
man.
yesterday.
Oh, yeah, at the show, man.
Yesterday, yeah, man. Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to
Coach.
him. Shout out to Yo Yo, another guy. He had a short notice guy. All right. Now this is
Yeah.
way different than Boots, but not to Yo-Yo's fault. Guys kept
Mm-hmm.
pulling out. What does he do? Beat the guy to the body. The
Yeah.
corner said, "Yo, that's it. We're good. You showed you can survive around with this monster."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. You don't need to get that beaten anymore, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah. We
mean,
need, hey, we need
LA.
you in the soup kitchen. Okay, so
Yeah.
listen. Yeah,
Man,
man. He had
LA
another
said
fighter on there too. Go ahead, my bad.
the coach putting us on blast. Yeah. Drop me with the $2, man. I appreciate that. Y'all
There
dropping
you
those
go.
chips, man.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Yeah, man. So yo, he had another fighter there, you said?
Yeah, so he had another dude, a guy ranked really high in the WBA. His name's Armando Martinez Rabi, right?
Okay.
A Cuban fighter. He's actually the son of a legend, is what Bermudez likes to call him. His dad was a
Okay.
gold medalist in Cuba. It was a really big deal. So this guy's ranked, like I said, like number 2 or 3 in the WBA, and he's
Hmm.
actually fighting on the Night of the Samurai in Riyadh season. So it was
Nice.
important for him to, win last night, which he did. Good fighter. He fought a pro box fighter, southpaw, tough guy.
Yeah.
The dude made it rough to survive, and but Armando came unscathed, thankfully, and hopefully it's all things good to go. To be on that Riyadh season in Japan, where Inoue's fighting Nakatani, and
Yep.
remember the name Armando Martinez.
I feel like is he fighting against Taraji? I feel like I
No, no,
seen
no,
him.
no,
Oh,
no. He's
okay.
not fighting against Taraji. Yeah, because Taraji, that's like what, 108, 112.
Taraji, I think it's 112.
Yeah.
I think he's
So yeah,
112.
Armando's 135. Big opportunity for him.
Oh shoot. He's
Coach
a
Bermudez. He's one of the smartest guys in the game, most intelligent coaches, guy dedicated to the sport. He's going to have Armando ready, and it's going to be a great fight. That's going to be a great card, and it's cool to see that coach and one of his fighters is a part of it.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's gonna be a dope night, man. Anyway, Riyadh season. Hopefully we get that Nakatani anyway early next year. Hopefully that's what it leads to. But that's a good opportunity for Coach Bermudez and his team to go out there and make some magic happen in Riyadh. Get a
Yeah,
call back.
who knows? Maybe Schofield goes a different way, and it could be, your favorite fighter, Lucas Bahdi versus Armando
Hey,
for the
that'd be
WBA
dope.
title.
That'd be dope too. That'd be dope. Oh, he's fighting the guy from Taiwan, I think. 'Cause, yo, those
No, no,
guys
that
from
guy's
Taiwan.
Japanese. That dude, yeah, that dude there has been on the Japanese national team. So he's been in there with the big dogs. It's not an easy task. He's a tall southpaw. It's
Yeah,
not going to be easy. No, not at all. But good warm up for Martinez. He just fought a southpaw that was rugged. So should be good to go. Should be a good fight.
that's dope, man. That's dope. Should be a good fight for all those guys out there in Japan. Or sorry, in Riyadh, bro. It's gonna be in Riyadh. Night
It's
of
in
the
Riyadh.
Samurai. Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's in Riyadh, which is gonna be different, but hey, I'm all right with it because it's gonna be free boxing. Turkey said free cards now. So we're gonna get
No,
anyway, man. At least we getting anyway. That
yeah,
should be
no,
dope.
like you said, we want to see Inoue Nakatani, and I like that. Hey, one fight before, let Nakatani get one fight in division, put them on the same card. That's how we were groomed to have,
Hmm.
two guys match up, and it just makes sense. Nakatani has been flying through these divisions, so one fight, boom, showcase them. If they don't win, I mean, damn. But if they do, now the fight's even more intriguing because we saw them on the same card. They're on the same same schedule, and
Yeah.
we just hope that they're both seeing us pound for pound fighters.
Nah, man, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. So what do you want to see for Boots Ennis next? I think that's everybody's question.
Yeah, no, man. Well, kind of on the same thing I was just speaking about, but I just a little bit of a different twist. I want to see Boots fight Bakram first, and then get the Virgil fight
Ooh,
after that.
okay.
If he wins, just the
Yeah,
winner
back.
meet Virgil. Yeah, the winner meet Virgil.
Yeah, man. Backroom, it sounds like he's not really a guy
Apologies.
who's
The
talked
winner
about.
of Virgil Lubin. There you go. We got to show respect.
Yeah, man, because Lubin, yeah, he's on notice of what's going on. He's planning to spoil the party, man. Oh, damn, Hector. Oh, you wild, bro. He said the son of a legend beats Body and stops him, bro. Oh, man. I mean, we not jacking that
Body's
over here.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Yo, hey, man, that's what you got to say. That'd be a good fight, though. I mean, I hope they reached out to MVP, man.
And like I said,
That'd
man,
be
let
a
him
good
get through
fight.
this one. I think after even though probably no one knows his opponent, the
Yeah,
dude's pretty good. And like I said, he's in the same class as like a Nakatani coming through the amateurs,
yeah.
so he has the same schooling. So it should be respected. And Armando with his, like I said, his bloodline and what he's starting to prove in the
Mm-hmm.
pros with his great coach, I'm sure the opponent has a great coach too. It should make for a very good fight.
Nah, for real, man. My man, the hangout spot said, "How much to boot someone off the panel?" This,
Oh,
yo, what's
I met
wrong with
that guy for the
Johnny,
second
man?
time yesterday. He's lucky I ain't put him in a headlock and throw him in a trash can.
Shout out to Tip Bailey's hating. Tip Bailey's hating, bro. That Lucas Body mid anyway, man. If you don't get your goof ass out of here, leave my guy Lucas alone, bro. He's a good story, man. He's got a good story. Yeah, man, that's gonna be a good fight, man. Armando 16-0. This guy's 9-0. You know, somebody's O is gonna go. That's gonna be a good
Yeah.
one.
Righty versus lefty too. Like I said, Martinez
Yes.
just got that southpaw action. So it should be, just a continuation of the game plan with some tweaks because the last guy was shorter. This guy's taller.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, he's like 5'7". He's
Yeah.
tall. I mean, tall for the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this should be a good one. This should be a good one. Oh, 5'9", actually. He's taller than that. Shoot.
Yeah. The guy, I think Armando
Um,
might be like 5'7", 5. Yeah. Maybe he's not. I
yeah.
don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
when I saw him, he looked about around my height, maybe a little shorter. I didn't really walk up to him.
That's what's
Yo,
up, man.
I'll tell you this though, the whole fight for Armando, there was this chick just screaming like, what was she saying? Like, send him to sleep in Spanish. Send him to sleep. It was something like that. Something about
Uh,
like putting the guy to bed. It was funny. It was funny.
nah, coach. I guess you said stories don't win fights. Nah, you right, bro. But you can never underestimate the heart, bro. Sometimes it ain't talent, bro. Sometimes if dude just in there, you can't break him. Shoot, he might break you. He said, Tip Bailey's, you wild, bro. He said I'd throw a Shakur fight party before Mucus Body fight party. You nuts, bro.
I mean, what's wrong with that? I absolutely
uh
agree.
Depends on who Shakur fighting though. You can't be fighting no more Zepedas, man.
I mean,
We-
could you imagine? Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. You just had Body on today.
Yeah.
All right, salute. Yeah, I'll save that comment for another show.
You a hater.
I know it. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I do have quality hate for Lucas Body. Another day.
Yeah.
But bro,
Man
I
said,
just want to see your brother get an opportunity, man. Like what trees do I gotta try to shake? What kind of narratives I gotta push out? Let other people, you know what I'm saying? Let it grow on other people for them to speak. Oh man, like what's the deal? Did you say there's a fight date?
yeah, he got a fight in December. He's gonna fight main event here in Canada.
Okay.
But yeah, it's frustrating because we want better names, obviously, but it's like there's so much risk. That's what these guys are like. Everybody's about risk, right? Like nobody want to take risk this early. in their
Mm.
career. So, but it's weird, man, because like 154 is starting to get heavy. Some guys are going to lose, man. Some people will have to start taking risks. It is what it is. The walls is closing in.
Life's all about risk.
Yeah. But hey, we'll see, man. We'll see what presents itself. We're just waiting. We're staying ready right now. Shout out to Boxing Wiz in the building. What's going on? So we got Stephen Fulton on Shockey Foster on the Cruz Roach undercard. Yeah, they trying to load the cards up now.
As
I
they
don't
should have
get.
been doing with all the fighters they have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they don't do that more often. Like you're giving us pay-per-views and you're trying to give us shit pay-per-views, make us pay for them. And then when the people get mad, it's like, oh, let's scrap the show or let's move these guys over here. It's like, damn. Can you
I mean,
be
could
more
you?
obvious?
I mean, how upset would you have to be? Is like, hey, listen, I just love, the card that was on October 25th for whatever reason, right? You like Fandora, you share the nationality, the same home area.
Yeah,
You put a 4-day plan vacation to go out there, and they scrap it because they can't convince other people to want to buy into this the way you did, and now
right.
you're stuck. Whatever circumstances, maybe you didn't put the insurance, the ride insurance. Maybe most of the time you can cancel within what 24, 48 hours. But
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but but what if you can't? And it's like you got the time off from your job, you got the kids watched, you got the dogs watched, and now you got to go through all that to cancel it to then reschedule it to know, hey, someone can get hurt again.
Yo, it's wild, man. It's wild.
That's boxing though, right? That's what I guess the rebuttal would be. But that's the thing.
That's
Thurman,
not good though.
Fedora Thurman never should have been a main event. Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I agree. I agree. I don't think Fundora is that big of a draw, and Keith Thurman's he's been in and out the game for so long.
He hasn't fought in America in how many years?
Yeah,
Four
that's
years?
true. Yeah. Shout out to damn Demo in the building. But yeah, Keith Thurman's not that guy like he used to be. He's trying to be a mouthpiece of this event, but I don't know. I'm not buying it, man. He got to make it to the fight first. Keith been injured. So they're trying to move Keith to Pandora. Yeah, man. The Pacquiao undercard.
But hey, but listen, let's say Pacquiao Rolly, which is like the strong rumor. It's
Yeah,
basically set, it feels like. And then Fandora Thurman, you don't feel so bad to say, pay-per-view. I'm more likely to buy it than not now.
yeah,
Before, separately, absolutely not.
yeah. No, for real. Like honestly, because like who was gonna be on the Pacquiao undercard? Like, they're
Yeah.
loading up the Isaac Cruz now. That one's pretty good too. But that one's got Shea Mosley, Ramos on there. It's gonna have Oshaki Foster and Stephen Fulton on there. I feel like there's another fight I'm missing that's supposed to be on.
Yes,
Oh yeah, Jenna
Johnny
Beck and
Beck,
Lara. Yeah. So that one's shaping up to be good.
but is a
But
pay-per-view
yeah, I
good
know
to
Isak
you?
Cruz and Lamont Roach are still not pay-per-view names to me.
Those are all good fights, right? But it's like together, do I really want to pay 80, 90? It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but they're all 4 title fights. 2 of them are interim fights that don't need to be interim fights. Like, get out of here. Am I being like too picky as a boxing fan, or do you agree with what I said
Nah,
with
I
that?
agree with you, man. Especially when we get in fights like Canelo and Crawford on Netflix for whatever $5 that you pay for Netflix or 30 if
No
you got the
additional
premium,
fee.
whatever it is, yeah. And it's like we getting this. This not even it, man. And then we're gonna have to pay again in a couple months for like a Pacquiao fight. Yeah, 160.
Individually, those are all good fights. Absolutely. And then he's like, wow, all together, it's a great card.
Yep.
But for me to shell out $80 and then next month shell out another 80 plus bucks for the other PBC card, and then who knows what other pay-per-view card? Probably not, right? Because allegedly no more pay-per-view for ring and/or Riyadh season cards, but we'll see
Yeah,
because I never trust what anyone says in boxing
yeah,
at all.
yeah. I hear that it might be a possible like a subscription on there, and I'm like, bro, that's just crazy. Like we just going from pay-per-views to like what watering it down over 12 months. Like my
I mean, hey,
man
listen, if they
Birdman, he
go
said
ahead, I'm sorry.
Fedora versus Ball just got mandated. You think that will be on January? Nah. Nick Ball can actually sell in the UK. Figueroa probably gonna have to go over there.
Yeah, shout out to Figueroa for being being told he was the winner against Joet. Title shot, incredible, absolutely nasty.
Yeah, he didn't beat Joet Gonzalez. That was crazy.
You got to feel for Joet, huh? A guy that just falls short every time an opportunity comes, and it's like now, you're not even losing the title fight. Now you're losing the title eliminators.
Word. Nah, yeah, Figueroa, I think he's done. He's over the hill in my estimation. But I don't know, man. He's just one of them guys. He's always been mid to me. He's never really been elite.
Agreed.
But he's a good
Well,
fighter to watch for sure.
oh, great, great. Him and his brother were both fun to watch. But yeah, I agree. I think at 122, for I don't know how he was able to keep that pace, making that weight. Because you see him, even though he's very slender. I mean, he's a tall guy. It's like it's obvious. It takes
Yeah.
a lot for him to make that weight. And he was just a crazy ass motor. I mean, that first Fulton fight, I can't believe no one ever calls that a classic. Because the way that fight ended, those guys were just punching on each other. And then Figueroa threw like over 300 punches those last 3 rounds. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah, he throws a lot of punches, bro. That's for sure. To the entire country, it's not just about the USA market. We talking about the pay-per-views probably. Yeah. I think boxing needs to get away from that. We need to make the sport available to more people, man. Too many people don't even know how to find a boxing fight. Crazy.
Yeah, seriously. People always talk about like what they should do. People like everyone should go to the zone. I think that's a horrible idea. Nobody, nobody outside of hardcore boxing fans know what the zone is. So if you put everything on there without, well, I don't know about in Canada because I think you said the NFL's on there, but here in the
Oh,
US,
on the
not a
zone.
clue.
Yeah, the zone's fire. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, here I think it's like women's Premier League.
Damn. Yeah,
Like,
we
come
got
on.
that too. But yeah, that's wild that's what they show. Like, yeah,
But I'm
man, I
saying there's
couldn't
no
believe it.
NFL in the zone, bro. There's no NFL in
Yeah.
the zone. Not here.
I know if y'all had NFL, y'all the zone be the best. Like, the zone would be
Absolutely.
the best, bro.
So mind you, like I said, it's boxing, and they show tons of boxing, right? German boxing, Polish boxing,
Mhm.
bare knuckle. Obviously the Golden Boys, match rooms, and then darts, snooker. And they want to charge
Yeah,
us $25 a month for that.
that's wild, man. Y'all get soccer too, right? I know the
Um,
big soccer games be on there too.
no, not here.
Damn.
The FIFA Club World Cup was on there for the first time this year, but no, not Premier
Wow.
League, not
Not Champions
La
League?
Liga.
Oh,
Champions
fuck.
League is
We get
on
champ.
Paramount. It's on
We
Paramount.
Oh my god. See, like that is crazy. We get Champions League and NFL. And I think like Champions League is better than the leagues because it's all the best teams. But
Right.
holy, yeah, yo, I'd be
And then
pissed
what's the
too.
charge?
Well, yeah, it's the same thing, 25.99.
Okay. See that, but that makes sense. Like soccer. Like, come on, I'm not. Yo, you know how crazy the soccer market is here. So for FIFA World Cup qualifiers for South America, it's
Mhm.
$20 per game.
That's wild, bro.
People, and
That's
they're
wild.
gonna, but you have to think about this. How we talk about fight parties, they have watch party. They have watch parties for that. I have Colombian friends. Man, they take pictures. There's 40 of them there on a Tuesday night, all with Colombian jerseys to watch a Colombia game.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. But like, the zone, if it doesn't have that for y'all, it's probably not worth it, man. Just for the boxing, because like the big events are all pay per view on it. So it's like, what are we paying for? The small events?
Yeah, Universum boxing.
Yeah. That's why I'm also like pissed that Top Rank ain't there. Like PBC should have went there. They should have just went there. I think
But
they
that's
would
what.
have got a budget for sure.
No, man. Boxing. The thing is, they got honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of spitballing here. But they really, Jake Paul is probably going to be the guy to help bring boxing back to like main TV. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yep.
He's the guy because of the views he brings. And it's
Yes.
not just
Yeah.
him specifically, but I mean the type of events he's throwing. I mean obviously the tank fight is disgusting, but it's going to be on Netflix, right? It's going to be watched by 30, 40, 50 plus million people.
Yeah.
If he and then he's trying to he tries to put on real cards, except for once again this tank thing. But he tried to do the all women's card. He put on a bunch of championship fights. His previous cards had put on good fights. I mean, that Avius
Mm-hmm.
Griffin and Julian Rodriguez fight was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
And
that
we
was
seen
a
it.
good card.
Remember Montana Love beating the crap out of Baranchik? I mean, that was something to watch. So he puts on real fights. So I think, following his model, you have to understand you got to get people to watch. And how do you do that? Unfortunately, it's recognizable names, people with followings. They just have to find a way to develop that to where you would get real boxing mixed in with that. And the issue is they get too heavy on one side.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
People want to
true.
see top competition, not just names. It gets watered down after a while, and the model doesn't stay.
Yeah, too
Th-
many one-sided fights, man. One-sided fights. That's what I hate. We need some danger, man. We need some danger. My man said the zone has picked up its boxing and fighting market. Yeah, because they got bare knuckle boxing on there now too.
Yeah, I
They
don't
added
really watch that.
Queensberry. Nah, I don't really watch that either.
It's actually really
Say,
big over here, though. They do a lot of events here. I've had a couple of guys in the gym that I go to. They participate.
mm,
Like, no, thank you.
yeah, my man said who you got for Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. Bro, I don't even know yet, man. I gotta see the weigh-in, bro. Dev looking D's in camp
Jesus
right now.
Christ, the weigh-in. What the
Dev
hell?
looking D's, bro. You might mess around and come in there and be bigger than Brian Norman.
I mean, if he's bigger, okay. So what is that? What do you think difference that'll make if he's bigger or not?
Yeah, you coming like Berlanga to take punches.
I did not expect that answer.
That's the way I'm gonna view it. I'm like, oh shit, he gonna fight Brian Norman Jr. if he coming in
Yeah.
bigger. He not
If
running.
he stands in the pocket, we know what's gonna happen. If
I
he's
don't
like
know. I
majority of
don't
the
know,
fight.
bro. I don't know. I seen Brian take some chances in the pocket and he mean hit. Boy, didn't that guy knock him down? Boy, Chica.
Yeah, for a right hand counter, perfect
And well, he was
timing, man.
standing in front of him. He was standing in front of him. I don't think he'll do that with Devin Haney like that. I think that was a learning lesson. I don't think he'll ever do that again because that he was too square.
Yeah, but
Big
bro,
time.
Brian can take those chances with Haney.
You think so?
I'm not saying he can take them all the time, but he
And
can
yo,
definitely.
I'm not saying Dev gonna knock him down. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Dev got power like that. I'm just saying he could tat him up like they say they gonna do. Open up the tattoo shop. Apparently, I don't know how they gonna do that, but hey, we gonna see. Bill just be talking, man. He said it doesn't make sense. Oh, he talking about the international market. Said no one said not to market or do any USA business. Damn, bro, you guys talking business? Boxing the business is weird. Said if PBC
Yeah,
sent some fighters to the UK market, they would make plenty of money. No, you're right, because the UK fans, they show up for anybody. They just like to watch a good fight. Even like the Dave Allen fight in Arsenbeck, that shit looked like it was packed out.
Yeah, it sure did. They were cheering that man.
Yeah,
Did
Dave
you see
Allen.
that rumor that Top Rank might offer Richard Torres to Dave Allen, or however you want to word that?
Really? I
Yeah,
mean, Richard Torres got to get busy. He hasn't fought since the Guido fight. And Guido just fought. That's crazy.
yeah, no, man. Shout out to you. You called it. You said, yeah, I just think Guido's, just you didn't pick Alexis to win, but man, he looked good those first 3 rounds. It's just, it was a 10-round fight.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He ain't never been in a 10 rounder, so shout out to Guido because he's been through the gauntlet. And in a way, you could say, he beat Arsenbeck and then he fought Torres after, I'm pretty sure. Torres is good. Like Torres is a tough style to beat, I think.
Yeah, that was a tough fight for Guido. The thing is, I don't think Alexis had the inside game, himself. So that's why I was like, I think Guido he's gonna win. I thought he was gonna win from the outside, but he was picking his shots once he got aggressive from the outside, and the excessive holding. It kind of threw, I think, Alexis out of his rhythm where he couldn't counter him with that left hand anymore. And once he got him out of his rhythm, he started landing and got the stoppage.
Yeah. My man Johnny said, here we go with the weigh-in crap. You know what's so funny, bro? Because I said that with the Crawford and Canelo, and then I saw the weigh-in, and it did nothing for me. I was like, oh my gosh. Motherfucking Crawford. Like, he don't look crazy shredded like that picture they showed. He looked good, but Canelo looks freaking like he's in super weight, like good shape too. Like he's look as best as he looked. I'm like, this didn't do nothing for me.
I think that was the best Canelo's ever looked at 168 physically.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely was. Said they would sell stadiums against top UK guys. Oh, the PBC guys? Oh, for sure, man. If they went over there and fought against those UK guys, they would sell out for sure. But I mean, do they want to go over there? That's the thing.
Ooh, I like that El Consejero. What he said, Allen versus Andy Ruiz, that sells out for sure.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna want that get back. That's a great suggestion.
Yo, Andy Ruiz, he can still come back. He came back against Jarrell Miller there off a layoff, and I thought he fought good. Like I thought he lost, but off the layoff.
I mean, the hand was messed up. Like it was obvious.
Oh hell yeah!
And the layoff, like no one's gonna say you're crap. It's just you lost the fight. Big. Someone said it earlier in your comments. He was like, "Yo, a loss doesn't mean they can't fight," which is true. It's just if it was in regards to Inoue Nakatani, it's just if one of them loses, we don't get the fight next. That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would spoil it. Even though we got the Zab and the Floyd, and Zab lost. That was like the one. I would say that's the one in history I could probably point at.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many others like that. That's for sure.
Yeah, nobody remembers that loss. But we're in social media
that's
now.
the thing. That's the thing. That's the problem, right? Nobody remember. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't social media era. I bet you if it was, that fight would have never happened. Because they would have killed Floyd for taking a guy on a loss. They would be like, yo, what the hell? He just lost. Why are you fighting him?
Or kill the sales.
Yeah. Same with Zab. They would have killed Zab too. They would be like, yo, how'd you lose that fight? Knowing you got your biggest fight next.
You know what's funny? In regards to that fight specifically, was of course that was fucking up Floyd, boy. It was like, holy shit. I think after like 3-4 rounds, he figured that fight was terrible after that. It was like, it really was. Like from rounds 5 to like 10, it was horrible.
I thought Zab was winning until they had the little scuffle in the ring. I felt like that threw off Zab. Yeah, I thought Zab was winning, bro.
He was even like cooked. There was even like the 5th round.
There was even a point where I thought he knocked down Floyd, and it was like a glove touch.
Yeah, like, round 2, I believe.
Yeah, I was like, hey, that's a knockdown. What are they doing? I thought Zab was
knockdown,
playing good. Like I thought he was fighting good, and then Roger got in the ring and my man trying to punch out Leonard Ellerby and everybody. I feel like he never gained that focus back, and Floyd just cooked him. Shout out to Floyd though. He one of them guys, man. You can't cook Floyd, man. Too good.
You know who I think is going to get cooked in
Who?
one of the fights we mentioned? I think Jesus Ramos is going to get cooked by Shane
Ooh.
Mosley Jr.
Shea Mosley Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's primed for a win. That's for sure.
He's
That'd
been
be a
desperate
big
for his
win.
opportunity, bro. Desperate.
Yeah.
And he's shown me that he's finally figured out his style. A couple years ago when he just literally put Rosado in a blender. Then he started
Mhm.
knocking guys out. He knocked out Dimitri Ballard. He stopped Joshua Conley on short notice.
Yeah.
Then he went up to 170-pound catchweight with Danny Jacobs. Everyone can say, "Well, Danny was done." Still a bigger
Yeah,
guy,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
experienced.
yeah.
Outboxed him again. Yeah, I
Oh
think
man.
Shane Mosley. He's a huge underdog, and I think he's gonna take bits from Erickson Lubin's game plan and put it together better because he's the bigger guy. Has Jesus Ramos coming up in weight. First fight, Shane Mosley. I'm telling you, I feel very confident in that.
Hector said you tripping, man.
I'm actually standing.
Oh man. I mean, I don't know, because Ramos, I think he been, sucking down to 54 for a long time. So he might come in this fight strong. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, sound good.
I get it. Like, Ramos hasn't looked spectacular. That's for sure.
I mean, look
You know.
who he's been fighting. All right.
Yeah.
The Luke Santa Maria fight, who was a guy that was brought up in weight, was able to make him move, and he looked pretty regular. It was
Mhm.
just when he started, he made an adjustment. I think it was like he started throwing body punches, which weren't really landing, but it was making Santa Maria choose to
Yeah.
stand there to try to absorb it, right? To where he had to worry about the follow up. And right, Lubin beat him with a jab, with simple step back jabs, counter jabs, right on the scorecard. So everyone says he was robbed. Cool. I thought the fight was up for grabs. Ramos had that, was dominating in a sense, and let the fight go. I thought it was a
Yeah.
draw. Who's he fight after that? Johan Gonzalez, Taylor
Yeah,
made a guy
yo.
that
Yeah,
stands there,
yeah.
throws wide. Okay. Guido, who doesn't understand which way to slip and how to slip at all, and fights with his hands down. He beat the crap out of him. So
Yeah.
those guys aren't movers. Guys that can move, use footwork, give him trouble. Mosley
That's
is,
true.
I'm telling you, he's gonna do it. He's athletic. He's in his prime at a later age because he started boxing late. It's gonna happen, man. Mark my words.
Damn. Sugar, 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 sugar.
Did
I
I
don't
make
know,
did I
man.
make a decent case?
Nah, you did for sure. Like, the movers do give Ramos trouble. Like, I do notice that in his fights, but I don't know. Sugar Shane got all that footwork, man. I don't know if he's that guy.
You don't need all the footwork. You just have to be efficient with it.
Mm, we'll see, man. That should be a good fight. I do think it's a lot closer than the odds got it, but nonetheless, I don't know if I'm taking Shane, man. I don't know.
Hey, well, you heard it here first. I'm rocking with Shane. Hey, and if you lose, they're like, come on, guys. He was a 5-1 underdog.
Nah, that's true. He is a 5-1, man, which is crazy.
I know. The guy moving up in weight, never been champ. Is but Mosley has bad losses.
Yeah. My man Hector said, I hope he right, so then Yo-Yo can destroy him.
You know what's
Yo,
nasty?
are they
Is
fighting for
Yo-Yo's
like an interim? Something
exactly.
like that?
That's what I'm getting to. Yo-Yo's ranked number 1. These guys are ranked like 4 and 5 and are fighting for the interim. Like, why didn't Yo-Yo get that opportunity?
Is it for the BA though? Because I
No, I'm
know
sorry. Yo-Yo's number 2. No, it's the WBC. Yeah.
what the
So
flip?
some guy named Miram Nurtsasalev, who just knocked out Steve Sumter on Canelo
Mhm.
Fight Week. I think it was the card before the underdog card.
Oh, okay.
He headlined that, knocked out Hector Bermudez's 17th favorite fighter. Nah, yeah, he was Coach Bermudez was in the corner because he was over
Yeah,
there. But
yeah.
yeah, he knocked him out. So he's ranked number 1. He's mandatory for Carlos Adames.
Okay.
Yo-Yo's ranked number 2, but yet
Right.
4, 5 are fighting for the interim.
Yo, they skip past 3. Well, 3's fighting. They skip past 4. Yo, it should have been Yo-Yo and number 4, bro.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Or
that politics
Yo-Yo
of
versus
boxing shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean the PBC they brought Yo-Yo to fight Chiron, so why don't they bring him to fight? You know what that is, man? That's that Louis the Cubist. He's probably a Ramos guy. He's like,
Exactly.
nah, I ain't gonna bring Yo-Yo to spoil the party. Hell no, we need belts over here.
I mean, check it out. Yo-Yo made a huge statement fighting Chiron the way he did. And yet, right? So you just mentioned it. Lara is
Mm-hmm.
the Cubist guy. Adamas is the Cubist guy. And
Yeah,
yet, not once has Yo-Yo gotten even opportunity to say yes or no. And they got him fighting on fucking Sunday night cards now because they won't do it. Who's gonna fight him? No one's gonna fight that guy. Who does that to Chiron Davis? The only person we've seen dominate Chiron on TV for a
word,
few rounds was David Benavidez, who's another guy that they say is a boogeyman. Yo-Yo did it better.
man. Like, yo, the PBC's wild. They gotta sign this dude Yo-Yo and move him, bro. Like, they could have got fights for him for sure. You got Troy Ozzy over here talking about retirement. Go call him up, man. Bring him in. He
Come
ain't got
on,
no
bro.
fight.
Wait. You want Troy to fight Yo-Yo?
I think that's a good name for Yo-Yo. That'd be his best name. He win.
For Yo-Yo, but for Troy, it's
Yeah.
like, that guy, they call him Diablo, sir.
Well, man, I mean, Troy a boxer, so he gonna box.
No, for sure. I don't think, I mean, but if you're top rank, it's like, no, that guy's a demon for real. But I hear you. No,
Yeah,
you're right.
but they don't
Hey,
they don't
Troy
believe in
wants an
Troy like
opportunity.
that. That's what I'm saying. They don't believe in Troy like that, so they would probably throw him.
Right.
And Ammo Williams, Matchroom definitely not sending him.
No, yeah, because
He
okay,
too
I think that's
small,
the
bro.
other. I think that's the guy that's ranked above Henry Ramos. I think it's Ammo.
This man got an umbrella over your tip. What up? Yo, what's good, Tip?
Yo-Yo versus Andre, they spar.
Oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
think they have the same trainer, the Velos guy.
Oh shoot, Andrade, your guy gonna go face Yo-Yo. A Tip.
Nah, they're gym mates. I just think he jumped us. So
Yo, what's going on, Tip?
Speaking of 160, man, interesting fight going on. Unification.
With that Janabek?
Yeah, versus Lara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna see what Janabek made of?
I mean, yeah, and then no, because we like
this guy.
He's not
like
lying. I feel
we forgetting like Lara is 41, so it's what I'm saying, like
older.
Like how much of Lara is actually left, you know what I'm saying, and that'll say a lot, you know what I'm saying, to speak volumes in that fight. I do like Lara's style for Janabek though. It's gonna be telling, because listen, remember all these people. Speaking of Andre, all these people that said Andre, Doug, Janabek, this is gonna be a good showcase fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Lara's a tricky guy. Lara is a tricky guy, and this is the Listen, I ain't seen Janabek fight too many southpaws. I've seen what Lara's done against southpaws, a la Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? The Austin Trout bad. You know, so we just gonna have to see, man. We gonna have to see. Can Lara set the traps? You know that'll work to a T, man. You know what I'm saying? Will they be effective?
Yeah, that's true, man. And Lara's knocking people out lately. He's not doing that dancing around. He's sitting on his punches. So don't see if Janabek got a chin.
Yeah,
That's
another
42,
thing.
actually. Not even, he's 42, bro.
Yeah, he got that old man strength now. That's why he's sitting on his punches.
He can't even move.
Bro, 40 is the new 20 in boxing now.
Another thing is, Lara looked way better versus Canelo than Terrence Crawford did. Go
Oh,
back and
you
watch that
hating
fight.
now.
No,
Nah,
no,
you
no, no,
hating now,
no,
bro.
no,
That's not
You
true. Come on,
hating
bro. I'm
you gotta
telling, I'm
stop.
telling you, bro. He looked way better. He looked way better,
That's not
Nah,
true.
that fight was not aesthetically
bro.
pleasing, bro.
Y'all got to go back and watch the fight. It's a reason why I wasn't aesthetically pleasing because he was cooking Canelo. Like,
No,
bro,
No,
bro,
no. Because remember, all right. So what he would do, right? He would land a 1-2 or the 2-1, and on the exit he'd get pounded to the body. Like that's what made the fight so close.
it was a smaller ring. It was a smaller ring too. Let's take that into account, bro. The
And
ring
remember,
wasn't
Lara
as
went
small.
okay. So I mean that played a fact. That's why homie kept going from corner to corner. That's all he kept doing, right? The 1-2, the 2-1, and then move to the other corner and do it again.
yeah, man. It didn't look as good as Crawford. I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
Yeah, tripping. And the way Lava was landing punches, oh my god! Like I'm telling
No,
you,
he
I
landed
got yo,
nice. No,
bro,
no, no, no.
bro, go
Listen, Lada
rewatch that
had
shit.
Nah,
he
he
had
was
some
cooking
cooked.
Canelo.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
cooking him at
cooking.
times. But Canelo figured out I can hit him to the body on the exit. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
like that's he made an adjustment. That's the people say he never adjusted. Hey, he adjusted to that in that fight, and it's funny because it made people. I remember having conversations. Back then I was in the message boards, and it was like, well, I thought body pounding didn't count that much, but for Canelo, we made an exception.
That's wild. Body punches don't count. What
As
the
much as
hell?
headshots,
Shoot, that's what they should be doing more these days. These guys don't ever
right?
throw to the body. Body punches be hurting, bro. You
Hmm.
saw what Ryan Garcia looked like when he got hit. D Block, what up, champ?
Mm-mm-mm. And what
Man,
y'all
you
think
already
about
know. It's inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, Dville, coming at you live from the greatest city of all time. For me, facts. Dallas, Texas, baby. Let's go.
Big Texas, what's going on, man?
Oh yeah, I don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna let them speak, and then I'll go with that Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight.
All right. Yo, you got tip? You about to say
oh
something?
nah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all
Oh,
burn
okay.
D Block.
We good. At the end of the day, when we went live. Thank you, my brother, for giving me that comment. That live September 13th. It's been a month now. It's been a month since we saw the fight.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the way the people and whoever it is out there exposing Canelo, degrading his name, it's always going to be like that. When you're on top, they're going to put you down no matter what. For me, it was a tight fight, even through the 10th round. Even the scorecards called it just like me. It was a tough fight. It was even, Steven. And then the last 2 rounds, you got to give respect for Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, a little bit more energy, a little bit more aggressiveness. You got to give him those last 2 rounds. Last 2 rounds. So when people say that Canelo Alvarez was massacred, beat down, broken down, it just looked like he didn't belong in the same ring like Terrence Bud Crawford. I'm gonna tell you this: when I saw Canelo Alvarez in 2013 face a great, even 38-year-old Floyd Money Mayweather, a master class fighter of himself, a legend, a GOAT of who he is, what he did to Canelo Alvarez, you can say to yourself, oh my God, I can't believe it. The guy took on a heavier fighter with the rehydration clause, of course. Oscar the Lawyer was in, I think he went somewhere because he was doing too much cocaine. So he didn't have his actual lead with him. But I'm not going to discredit Floyd Money Mayweather. What Floyd Money Mayweather did to Canelo Alvarez was teach a youngin, you don't belong with me. But guess what? After the fight, the press conference, Floyd Money Mayweather in front of Canelo Alvarez said, this is the next youngin. This guy is the next GOAT. He's the face of boxing. He gave him his respect. What I saw that night compared to what I saw against Terrence Bud Crawford is two different animals. Two different animals. Two different fights. I am not going to believe that Terrence Bud Crawford went in there and beat him down, broke him down, and saw himself say, oh, Terrence Bud Crawford is a greater fighter than Floyd Money Mayweather. That's what we're living in right now, this new era of saying that Terrence Bud Crawford is a greater fighter than Floyd Money Mayweather. No, I don't believe that. And I know that Canelo said himself, yes, Terrence Bud Crawford is a better fighter than Floyd Money Mayweather. But we already know that Canelo Alvarez has had beef with Floyd Money Mayweather himself. We know that. So I'm going to say this. Respect to Terrence Bud Crawford. Respect where he's coming from. He did his job. It's incredible. It's something immaculate. It's something beautiful. But I will say this: if the rematch happens, the adjustments are going to be made, just like Canelo Alvarez with Triple G the first fight. And I feel that, I don't just feel, I know that Canelo Alvarez make the adjustment they beat Terrence Buck Crawford.
Canelo. I don't know if he's gonna fight Terrence Crawford next, but
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that fight again.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that either, man. I think Terrence Crawford
Ain't no
gonna run
demand
away
for
with
that.
his ball, man.
Ain't no demand for that. Not at all. It was a lackluster fight. That's
I
just the
don't know
truth.
about
That's why
lackluster.
that's why nobody wants to see it again. Like think about it. Like Canelo didn't warrant anything for us to demand a rematch.
I don't know, man.
Look at how you responded to it. Like
I thought Terrence Crawford was cruising a bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like nothing warrants a rematch. Like ain't nobody gonna want to see that because I agree with him. Listen, I think the fight was closer than what people think. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do think it was closer. Yeah,
But
I had it
it's
7-5
just
as well.
just like off that first, you know what I'm saying, that first fight and then what it was at that moment, it's like, yeah, bro, nobody wants to see no rematch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on to the next, you know?
Yeah, Canelo gonna be all right though. He gonna be good regardless.
I mean, cause y'all gonna let him off the hook.
Off what hook, bro? Canelo one of them ones.
You know that demon out there, man. He out there.
Now, when he says that, the demons means there's David Benavidez, right?
No, he talking about Demetrius Andrade. This guy.
Okay, I'm gonna shut my mic. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't say no names, man. I ain't say no names. David Benavidez, bro.
You don't ever say Benavidez.
David Benavidez, man.
Okay, there we go. So you said David, right? That's what we want next for Canelo, right?
I don't want that.
Nah. I don't want that fight. I don't want that fight anymore. It's like this. Crawford got the belts at 68 now.
Yeah.
If he ain't willing to jump up to fight David Benavidez at 75, I don't want to see it. I'm just saying, bro. Listen, it's like this, bro. When you beat a dude like Canelo, you basically taking, you know what I'm saying, onus of his problems. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true,
He was the guy at 68, bro.
But that's why Canelo's great because he already went to 75.
Can I say something, guys? Can I say something? When in real life, when somebody dies, right? I'm not saying Canelo died, but in reality, when somebody dies and they have so much debt, you know who's gonna pay off that debt?
Ooh, David Benavidez?
Your immediate family, right? Well, no,
immediate family.
Yeah.
Immediate family. So that tells you that Terrence Buck Crawford right now, even though I want the rematch, but you say you don't want to see it and you don't want to see David Benavidez. That is the immediate family. They get inherited.
You inherit what Kendrick say? You inherit the beef.
Yeah, you inherit the beef because you took on the man that the other man was trying to go at. And now guess what? The other man said, nah, I ain't trying to do that shit. I ain't trying to go back to 168 for Terrence Buck Crawford. I'm gonna let him have his parade. I'm gonna let him have his kumbaya shit, and I don't want to be about that. But guess what? We boxing. We in reality, brother. You've been calling out Canelo Alvarez because he had the straps. You've been saying that you wanted to be undisputed. You said you could go up to, if it was Canelo, go up to 168, go back to 168 and take his ass on. And now, because it's not Canelo, it's still going to be a big back because Riyadh season believes in Terrence Buck Crawford. He just did the unthinkable. How the fuck are you telling me, because it's not Canelo, you're not going to take on Terrence Buck Crawford? That tells me that you weren't about that shit. You were never about the titles. You were never about the undisputed. I just gotta say it like that. You got to, if you David Benavidez and you talk that shit for so many years, you gotta come back and take that action.
Nah, bro. Nah. I think he just knows what he'll do to like it wouldn't even be like my animosity was towards Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure you can inherit it, but like
But that's the
the
thing.
same.
That's the same thing that we could say about when Canelo was supposed to fight Terrence Buck Crawford. We knew what was gonna happen. Even I knew what was gonna happen. It didn't happen. How the fuck do we know that Dave Benavidez going there and literally obliterates Terrence Buck Crawford? What if Terrence Buck Crawford beats Benavidez because he's so intelligent? He's a greater fighter, ring IQ, and brings so many angles compared to Benavidez. I'm just saying. I gotta keep it real.
We've seen David be better boxers than Crawford.
Who?
At a higher weight.
Who?
Who?
I
What
ain't gotta say no
boxer?
name. Y'all seen the best fight at
No,
Man,
168
you gotta
pounds?
say
Demetrius
the name.
Andrade.
You
You
gotta
can't
say
try
the
to say
name. You gotta say
Andrade.
the
No,
name.
he's not.
Hey,
Not better than Crawford. No.
listen, man.
Hell no.
Just put them two in the ring and watch how people's opinions change as the fight gets
Nah.
closer, like they always do.
You know what people gonna say when Crawford beat the dog shit out of Andrade? They gonna be like, man,
Hey,
why he fight
listen,
that
do
bum?
do you
They
do
gonna
you
say
think
that.
do you think do you think Crawford would even last as long as Andre did in that fight that David had with him?
With David? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Crawford will go the whole whatever it
you out
is.
your fucking mind, bro. Just think
I
about
don't
how.
know
Listen,
why you guys think David Benavidez is some knockout artist. Who he knock out
bro.
lately?
Listen,
Exactly.
What you
dynamics,
guys talking
bro.
about?
He's at a higher weight, bro. You talking
He
about,
didn't
bro?
he
We're
didn't
just
even
talking.
knock out Caleb
This,
Plant.
bro. This is what I'm saying. Caleb Plant's a natural 68 pounder, but this is what I'm saying, bro. David is known
Resendiz
for
knocked his ass
slaughtering.
out.
David
Didn't
is known for
Resendiz used to
slaughtering. He's known for
nah,
slaughtering these smaller dudes, bro.
yeah. But when he get touched up, that shit don't look the same.
Nah, Resendiz didn't knock him out. He went all 12.
No,
I like,
so let me
Man,
ask you a
Resendiz
question.
was beating the dog shit out of Caleb Plant.
yeah,
North,
he was.
let me ask you a question, North, if it's okay with you, brother.
Yeah.
I will say this. You know, I was going for David Morrell. It was a beautiful fight. A youngin coming up. He's Cuban. You know, he has that Cuban
Yeah.
aspect coming with it. You know, when David Benavidez said in the press conference before the fight, he said he's gonna come to the monster zone. That's what David said. He's gonna know how it feels to come into the monster zone. And when I saw that fight, how it was coming through, you know, you saw that David, you know, dominated a little bit more than he was very aggressive, but Dave Morrell still gave us, you know, his all. When you have a green fighter like him with 12, I think he had 12 fights, undefeated, if I'm not mistaken, and go in there, a Cuban, and show that he had the will, the aggressiveness, and the composure to be right there with David Benavidez and to take the punches that David Benavidez had. That tells you the lack of the power that David with Vosdick and David Morrell, because David Morrell's been put his ass to the canvas already. We know that. So now we know this, that David Benavidez does not have power at 175. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, he doesn't. He ain't beat that old man Vozick up.
He ain't got knockout power. Like I say that,
Nah, he
but
got
like them punch,
accumulation.
it's accumulation.
But that's the thing. He said, I'm gonna repeat it again. You got to come with facts. He said when he sparred Vosdick, he said he was about to knocked his ass out twice in the sparring matches. And they interviewed him and he said, guess what? The fight's gonna be easier than what you say. I'm about to break this guy down and put him down. In that Vosdick fight, Vosdick in the later rounds, Benavidez literally depleted in his stamina. He looked like soft. Vosdick came at him, and it tells you something about that. At a weight class bigger than him that he's not accustomed to, David Benavidez is not who you say he is.
I don't know. You gotta give it some time, bro. I mean, it was clear like David was clearly smaller than Vosdick in the ring, and you know what I'm saying. Shit does happen in sparring. I ain't say shit don't. Shit does definitely happen in sparring. And the fact the fight could outplay different. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, nah,
Quite
you
good,
can
yeah.
visibly see David. David was way smaller than Vosdick. I was surprised. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared because Vosdick is a big. You could see that size difference. Vosdick was a big dude, bro. I was scared. Like he threw one punch, it was like it might be over for David. It's just like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking about it, bro.
So he gets stopped off one punch. It's crazy.
Hey, like
So now
surprised.
you know that a punch could deplete or destroy David Benavidez. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I mean, he gotta let him go into the weight class. It's like I said, like
Hey,
David was still small coming up to 75
yeah,
compared
we
to them
gotta
dudes
see
that been
next
there
month.
for a minute.
We gotta see if Anthony Yard can land anything clean.
Oh, I'm gonna call it right
is
now. I'm gonna call it right now. Big time. Yard is about to stop the greatest threat
Oh
to
shit.
anybody.
Whoa.
I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna call it right now.
Whoa.
Man, you know what?
Whoa.
State this facts. Facts. State the date. State the time. Pin the fucking moment. We right here, baby. Let's go. Everybody on Twitter that's hearing this right now, we coming with it. D Block is coming with it.
Stop
I'm gonna
is
tell you
kind of
like this.
crazy. Stop
No,
is
it's the
crazy.
truth.
Nah,
It's the truth.
listen.
David
He made
Benavidez is about to get stopped by Yard a English fighter. He's about to get knocked his ass out to his ass, and his father's gonna come through and say, "Stop the fight! Stop the
Damn, bro.
fight!" I'm done with
Yeah,
that.
you wildin', you wildin'.
He
Now he
said,
might
"Don't
he
stop."
might drop David. Yard got enough power
Yeah,
to
he got
drop
power.
David. Like he was definitely giving Better Beef some problems during that fight. He
He
was
was.
definitely giving
Yup.
Better Beef some problems. So he got the punching power. I think David gets up and still cooks him, but you know what I'm saying? You know, if he drops David, you know, people gonna be like, oh man, he got dropped by Yard. He ain't on that level. Like, no, like that's expected, bro. Like Yard's not a bad fighter. Like he can punch. Like he's literally a puncher.
Word. Yep. He's a puncher. We gonna
I
see
wouldn't be
though, man.
surprised.
Gonna see, man. That's gonna be a lot of problems, man. If he
No,
if
no,
he gets dropped
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
out, oh my
No, no,
goodness.
no, no, no. You know what why I see this? Because now David has come out on Fight Hub, and he's given his plan, right? The future. He said, "I'm not gonna be with Samson Lukowicz anymore in a couple of fights.
Yeah.
I'm seeing my future. I know what I want." See, when you're a fighter like that, you're a fighter like that. You're already telling everybody that you're gonna move on and you got bigger plans than what you have in front of you. Guess what the fuck do you think is Yard right now working on, brother?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come at you. I'm gonna come with it. And we've seen this in boxing with Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield back in
Yeah.
1990. It was supposed to be a fight to be. It was already contractually meant to be set. Guess what happens? The underdog wins. And that's why I believe in Yard is gonna go in that fight and knock the fuck out of the Ecuadorian guacamolean Arizona son that not even Two-Tone knows where he's from. Fast!
Yo, that's wild, man. Oh man. Yeah, if he gets stopped, boy, oh boy. That's gonna be like
Hey,
the worst thing.
does Terrence Crawford stop Anthony Yard?
No, I don't think so, bro.
All right then. All right then.
There's Yard, he's only been stopped by Crusher and Better Be. Both of them dudes was punchers. I don't think Crawford was punching like that, man.
All right then, man. All right then. I'm just saying, there's levels to this game, man. Better
Nah,
be
that
there.
ain't
Is about to
level.
cook. He about to cook
Them
y'all,
dudes is
man.
just heavy. Them dudes just heavy. I fucking
He
Better
about to
Be
cook
had
y'all.
Biffle's hands all swollen.
I think Yard could beat Canelo.
Yard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell no. Hell no.
Y'all
Hell
tripping, bro.
no. To the no.
yo, Tip, you wildin', bro.
Listen, man. I'm bugging out. I'm telling y'all. I think Yard can beat Canelo.
Anthony Yard? I don't
He
know,
got
man.
the tools. He would just have to stay disciplined and not let Canelo, catch him with some tricky bullshit. That's it. If you can
Mm,
stay disciplined against Canelo for 12 rounds, you're gonna win the fight.
that's tough, man. That's tough. Especially like Canelo's a great fighter, man. But I mean, he has slowed down, but Yard ain't beat nobody great. Yard fell
Nah,
short.
nah. But he's a good big man. And Canelo's not a great little man. And we know this.
What? Canelo beat the Crusher, man. He already won a title at 75.
Bro, it was like that was a good win at the
My man
time.
Yard
It
didn't
wasn't
even do that.
what was it a great win? Like, was it a great win?
Hell yeah, because he moved up.
I don't think it was a great win during that time period. Good win.
Oh,
Hell of a. I don't think it was a great one.
damn. You know, Canelo, like looking at him, looking at Crawford, they like the same size, man. And he was doing all that crazy stuff back then. That man basically is a 160 pounder fighting up.
Yeah.
That's why I give Canelo so much respect. He that dude, but hey, man's Demetrius Andrade. He got to fight, man. Where he gonna fight?
Hey man,
He got to fight somebody.
you gotta take a trip up Rhode Island. Down the Rhode Island.
He got to holler at the PBC. They got all these events getting canceled.
Nah,
Yo,
man, we got him lined up. Stephen Fuller, man. Oshaki, yo, let me tell y'all, yeah, that's gonna be a stoppage. That,
Who? Shocky Foster and Fulton?
yeah, yeah,
Who getting stopped?
Fulton,
Oh shit! Whoa, Scooter.
bro, y'all sleep, bro. Shaq can punch, bro,
I don't know.
and,
Conceição
and,
didn't show me that.
and he a good counter puncher, and he
Yeah,
put his
he is a
punches
good
together
counter puncher.
better than Fulton, bro.
I don't
Fulton,
know
like,
about all that, man. He don't be punching.
bro.
He like his punch stats. Like I feel like he lost the second Conceição fight because he wasn't punching enough.
Oh hell no, no. He cooked him in the first one. I don't even know how they
Nah, he
gave
cooked him in the
Conceição
first
that
one.
fight.
He did cook him in the first one, but I was like, the second one, I'm
That
like,
shit was a
yo,
robbery.
what the fuck? Conceição may have won the
They
second one.
they robbed Oshaki of the first Conceição fight because they robbed Conceição of that fight before that against Navarrete. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
yeah. They gifted him that, yo.
now I will say this, guys, if it's okay with you.
Yeah,
How
you
do
know.
you feel about that? That Oshaki Foster and Fulton are about to be united with Cruz and Lamont Roach Jr. And you know, there's speculations out there that Fundora and Keith Thurman really didn't like. Fundora didn't really get hurt.
Mhm.
Uh, it just, you know, the whole point was that the fight was not going to sell. The tickets were not selling. It looked like they had to cancel the fight.
Yeah.
Where do we see the state of PBC right now, guys? Knowing that they only gave us 6 events this year, and 4 out of 6 events were pay per view. Do you feel like the PBC is really like, you know, when you look at the fighters that they have, like they don't have new generational type of fighters like back in the day, Adrian Broner, and Errol Spence Jr. and so many other fighters with their names. You know, the majority of the fighters are older. You know, look at Danny Garcia's father right now saying that he's calling cap against you know, PBC, that they're not really giving him any kind of value for the fight that Danny Garcia has coming through. Do you feel like a lot of things are starting to crumble for PBC, guys?
Yeah, man, it's looking weird over there. I mean, holy, they moving fights around. I think that Oshaki Foster and Fulton fight was supposed to be this summer on the Tank Lamont undercard. So that fight's been moved twice now.
I
Shout
mean,
out to
they
them.
they they got to change their model. Their model needs to change.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to get it like no pay-per-view, bro. Like they got to figure that out.
It's not even that. Like the I think the pay per view model is resetting back to what it once was. So now they have to. That's like I said. They got to remodel how they do matchmaking now. Like it's a reset. Like
Mhm.
boxing is in a reset right now.
So
Nah,
that's
for
the thing
sure.
that I want to say. Like by the research, man, by the by Turkey Al Sheikh coming to boxing, right? He got all this bag, all this money that PBC never thought that was going to come against them. And knowing that Terrence Buck Crawford took down Errol Spence Jr. that bad, right? I feel like after that fight, the PBC could never really recover. And I will say this: there was a reason why Al Heyman never wanted to have that Terrence Buck Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. fight. That was his one of his money bags here in Dallas, Texas, because I live here, and he didn't want to. He knew something was coming right from that fight. Ever since that fight, I've noticed this: the PBC has never recovered, and their fighters look what we're talking about right now. Tank Davis is about to fight on Netflix. David Benavidez is about to fight on Riyadh season. The beginning of the year, did you ever think that David, when he said the word, what he said, I'm a LA fighter. This is my first
Yeah.
great pay-per-view fight. I want to be in America. I want to make these events. And guess where he's at? Tank Davis had a little fight. You know, it was a cherry pick with Lamar Roach Jr. He's the face of PBC. It was a draw. It was not a knockout, because that's what PBC was saying. We're going to give you knockouts. It was not a knockout. And now we have Tank Davis going to Netflix. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like PBC is in a point where it's like the guys are literally breaking down and they have no more energy in the fights.
Yeah, you might be right, man. But I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
man. I don't know.
They still got younger talent they could build around. Like it's not like they ain't got a Gary Antoine, they ain't got a Jesus Ramos. Like they still got younger names. Like they could build. Like they're trying to build Fedora right now. Like they have the names. The problem is, I'm gonna say this is a huge problem. It's where they put these dudes fighting regionally. Like you got Lamont and Esau in Texas. Now that's not a bad location for that fight. I actually like that. Shock is from Texas as well. You got Shane Mosley Jr. on that card. You got his. That's a good location. Now that that card is put together the way it is now, great location for that fight. Texas, great location. But I think location matters for a lot of these fights. Thurman Fedor should have been a fight in California.
Why?
But
Who's from California?
Fedor's from
Fedor?
California, ain't he? Yeah, ain't he from California?
Oh, I thought he was a Florida boy. I don't know.
Nah, he's a Cali kid. Put him
Okay.
in California against a
Yeah,
name
but
like
he's
Keith
Cuban.
Thurman.
He's Cuban. Ain't he Cuban?
Nah, he's Mexican.
Cuban Mexican.
No,
yeah.
no, he's not Mexican. He's Cuban.
I
Cuban
know
Mexican,
he
I'm
claims
pretty
Mexico. Either way, the
No,
Mexicans
he's
gonna,
Cuban. He's Cuban.
Mexicans fight fans gonna come out for him, bro. There ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Take that tall motherfucker, put him in California. Take him what's that arena they got over there, bro? Where Ryan fought at? Yeah, bro. Like they be bullshitting. Like having these dudes fight in Vegas ain't nobody from Vegas, but I guess they got deals. I think the PBC, Al Heyman, and I think Al Heyman specifically has deals with a lot of these venues. That's why you're able to get them. But yeah, man, take these dudes to Cali, bro.
Yeah.
Change out the location. That shit
But
matters.
but I say it like this: like PBC has lived through the eras of HBO, Showtime, Golden Boy, where definitely they dominated the sport, knowing that Al Heyman was he associated with Oscar De La Hoya. They have all these avenues to go through, right? Like you're saying, California, Staples Center, not even Staples Center, other events right there in California. Why is it that we're seeing the stumbles and grumbles of PBC when they are the experienced promotional company and they literally are just fumbling the bag? Like last year when they had Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach in Houston. And then you saw the cracks in the game when they said, oh, no, we're not going to go to Houston. We're going to go back to New Jersey. That's what I'm saying. There's always doubt with PBC. Like, are we really sure this fight's going to be made? I mean, are you sure that Lamont Roach and Cruz is going to be actually we're going to see a fight? Or we're going to see something in the news for Coppinger and all these other like these news entities to say, oh, the fight's canceled. That's where we're at right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's frustrating. I'm frustrated for the fighters, to be honest, because I can't imagine being over there and not working at all, man. Like, no money coming in. That's the issue. But I think they have the names. They just got to get more fights for real. But it's hard because you got to put up the money.
The
It
North,
ain't
Frank
cheap.
Martin, the North. I'm sorry, brother. The Frank Martin is literally hasn't fought in so long. They
Yeah,
literally
Tank
they're
Davis.
not even saying that he's gonna fight next right here in San Antonio. That's crazy.
Oh, right. I haven't heard about his fight. Right.
Oh no, he fighting whatchamacallit, Kid Blast.
Who?
Kid Blast, Francis Bartholomew.
Nah, but that fight that card got scrapped.
It got canceled.
Sebastian
Nah,
Fedor and Thurman.
it should be that fight should be moving towards the prelim.
Yeah, but we haven't heard that yet.
No.
Oh, I think they'll do it. I think they'll do
I
it.
think they should. You're right. They should move it over there for sure.
Yeah, but I think that's a nasty fight anyway. Like Rance is old as shit. Rance is the same age as Lara. Why?
But
that shit is insane.
But the North, I will say this, by somebody like Danny Garcia that said he was always appreciative of Al Heyman, right? He said the guy showed me how to make money with my own, and like how to invest my money. I love Al Heyman. That's what he said, Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
And his father was always appreciative of the PBC. They did an interview where his father said, after he retires, we're gonna expose all this shit because we gave our all to these people. He said, I am about to expose everybody from the industry that they literally kept us from big fights for 3 years. My son, Danny Garcia, couldn't get no fights. That's how mad he was. He said, but don't worry. After we get this fight, which is not promoted by BBC or Al Heyman, he's independent. He said, after this fight, we're going to expose these guys. And he's trying to go at the PBC. When did you ever think that Andrew Garcia was going to go against Al Heyman and PBC? That's what I'm saying. We're on a different level, bro.
Ah, man. It's boxing, bro. Can't trust nobody in this shit. No friends in the industry.
Oh, them niggas is following the scooter.
Shout out to Danny Garcia, though, doing his own show on the Barclays. His farewell. That's going to be tight, man. I'm excited to see that. You got Chris Colberg on there, though. Chris Colberg's coming back. You got Keith Cologne Jr. That's going to be
that
dope.
kid fell off so bad, bro.
Chris Colberg?
Yeah, man.
The PBC did him dirty, too. Nah, I'm joking. They didn't do him dirty. Nah, he had that Rayo syndrome, bro. He got knocked out.
And you know what's funny? Rayo got he basically got mad that they gave him a fight that was basically the fight he took against Colbert in a sense.
Up north, how do you think about Rayo right now? You know, for me, I never really thought that he was this good fighter. When he took on Colbert, he knocked him out in the second fight. And then he took on Antoine, and I thought to myself, Antoine's going to go in there and bully him and beat him down. You know, I never really, even though he had that Isaac Cruz fight with Riyadh season, he did beat him. But I felt like Rayo Cruz was being out, like people were out there saying he's something great. I never saw that from him. And now that Rayo is saying he left David Benavidez his father, senior. He left him because he said that he wasn't getting the same attention compared to other boxers there in the same camp. What do you think that Rayo comes through right now? What do you think he's gonna fight? What
bro,
is it the zone?
You know what's about to what's about to happen to Rayo Valenzuela, bro? He's about to go into the what's my boy, man, the Asian kid who was signed.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, he about to go into the Brandon Lee realm, man. He about to go into the Brandon Lee realm. We ain't gonna hear from him ever again. Like,
no, you're right, man.
That's sad.
Senior blocked him out, bro. You see, like Diego Pacheco.
No, bro. Some dudes gotta realize they not bigger than a program, bro. Some dudes have to realize they not bigger than a program. As good as a fighter as you are, you're not bigger than a program. Only some are. You know what I'm saying? Because some possess the talent and skill that's noticeable to the eye. You know what I'm saying? That ain't him. That's not him. That's not Jose.
Nah, man, but I think when he asked for his release, like Senior said, yeah, here's your release, but I'm not gonna protect you anymore. And
that's crazy.
They took the gloves off, bro, and they fed him to the wolves. Because like the way Robert Garcia spoke about it was like they had no choice. They were either gonna be shelved or they're gonna take the Gary fight. So
but look at that, North. Pacheco left him too. Benavidez Senior. That tells you something, that there's no actual confidence in that camp compared to David Benavidez. He's the actual champion. He's doing his own thing. But other than that, I think that David Benavidez Senior has been exposed to be a trainer.
Nah, bro. Just watch how the tables turn on these fighters. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying. From my opinion.
I think the Pacheco thing is more like the Rayo thing. Like these dudes is attention whores, bro. They need to have all the coaches' attention. And I think, bro, it's just get out there, run your freaking miles. And when Buddy's done with, because he's in camp with David, obviously. He's in camp with Benavidez. So like when he's done with that, bro, he gonna get to you. Like you just gotta wait. That's just what it is. The man can't be everywhere at once. And it sucks because like Benavidez moved to Miami. So he made it difficult on Senior. The Senior got his gym in Seattle, I think. And I think that's where Diego is. So he got to like go back and forth between the gyms.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's probably hard on him. And why is he going to say no to his son? He's going to obviously pick his son first. Like that's just obvious.
But do you think that Diego has a valid point of saying like, look, these guys ain't giving me my attention that I deserve. I'm a young upcoming fighter compared to David Benavidez. He's already established. You know, he's going to do his thing. I need attention. I need everything in front of me. I think that Pacheco has a point to a certain degree that
he got a point.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think what he should have did was ask Benavidez if he could bring in his own team, because you look
Yeah.
at Bomac and them, they got a team. Like they got like 4 different
Well,
guys. So they got,
wasn't
you
Jose
know what I'm saying?
Benavidez was just his manager, right? That was
No,
it.
he
No, he
was.
was his
I'm pretty
coach.
sure he was the trainer too. Yeah, he was. It was like
Well,
a Ryo situation. Same
Yeah,
thing.
well, yeah, he
yeah.
should have just kept him at the manager role.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could have just did that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He could
For
have
you
just
to, for
kept
him to
him as the
leave,
manager.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. You say you're gonna end up like Brandon Lee?
Yeah. Bro, just think about it. Like, when's the last time we heard about Brandon Lee?
Yeah, it's nasty, bro. He
Yeah,
signed
he's
with
done.
Queensberry.
Last I heard, I guess he graduated Harvard or some shit.
You crazy?
Now, I will say this, guys. What is the potential in that? What I saw the last fight with Pacheco versus, was it the last guy that he fought? Remember his name? I know him. I had him on my interview.
Oh,
Um,
McCumbee.
yeah,
Oh,
McCumbee.
Trevor.
And I was so disappointed in that fight. I thought McCumbee was going to be more offensive, more aggressive. What he did to Caleb Plant in that fight. I thought he was going to be maybe more aggressive.
Yeah,
But what I saw with Pacheco, and I saw himself, I saw after the fight, he looked disappointed because of what was hearing from the coach. And even
yeah,
Pacheco said, I got sources and they said that Pacheco was disappointed because his coach wasn't really giving him like actual like how to fight in that fight. He was just giving repetitive
mm,
from the other fight. And what the source told me was he didn't agree of how David Benavidez Sr. Was going in that fight. He felt like he had generated himself to be a little bit more up in a level compared to where he was in that other fight, and he saw
yeah,
the examples of saying this guy is just one example to give you one word, and that's it. That's all he does. And Pacheco saw himself better than that. And that's why I say I think that Benavidez Sr. is literally being exposed right now, guys, by being a coach of just he can bring you to a certain level and you have to move on.
it, that could be true, man. That could be true, and I just don't know, man. Even Pacheco looked pretty. I thought he should have got McCumbee out of there because
Yeah.
he had him split in the second round, and I was just waiting. But yeah, I mean, McCumbee is a tricky guy at the same time, but to me, Pacheco looked timid of the power. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
if you look at timid against McCumbee, like and Billy gonna destroy you.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Billy just gonna come no matter what. He
And you
don't
saw what
care.
Billy did.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
you got to be ready for these guys because I even think 168 is shaping out to be another fire division,
Yeah.
with the guys who are there, Glacius,
Yeah.
and Billy, Lester Martinez. The top is heavy, man. Hamza Shiraz is now arrived, and Pacheco. He got to be ready for those guys because he's in position. He's like top 5 in every sanctioning body, so
Yeah.
he's gonna fight those guys. But yeah, if he thinks he needs a better person in his corner, then all to you, bro. You got to go find that person though,
Yeah.
because I don't even know who is gonna train him.
Now I don't think that I've talked to you guys about Boots Ennis.
Mm,
What I saw Saturday night, guys, was something beautiful, right? A lot of people are saying, like, the guy was just in there to get a payday, and Boots did his thing in one round. He destroyed him.
yeah,
But how do we know about boxing when you're in there and say, okay, hey, the guy is not on your level? You have to destroy him no matter what. If you let this fight last, and that tells you that you're exposed for a person that you really aren't on this level. What I saw Saturday night was something special. I really do believe in Boots Ennis, guys. I really do believe him. And the hate that I see that's coming to Twitter, through YouTube, through Instagram, through Facebook, through TikTok is something like this. You got Terrence Bud Crawford fans so badly saying that Boots Ennis is nothing. But then I say this. A young fighter at 28 years old, I know he's in his prime, he's still in his prime, can do what he did. Give the guy a chance.
yeah,
Give him a chance. The fuck? He got Spandura in front of him. He got Morataev in front of him, Virgil Ortiz in front of him. He has other people in front of him. Give him a chance to be a great fighter. Ain't that what we want? But they're dogging
Absolutely.
him, North. They're dogging him. They're
Yeah,
saying that
man.
he ain't shit.
Now we need boots Ennis, man. I don't know why the Crawford fans doing that. Like they were just mad
Yo, what you
about
mean,
everybody.
bro?
They were just mad about everybody doing that to Crawford. Look at them
Bro,
now saying that.
they inherited. He inherited. He inherited Earl fans, man.
Oh my
Come
god.
on.
He inherited the Earl fans.
Hey.
Nah, they don't even like him. They like he not with the PBC. We can't mess with him. He left us. Boots getting hate from everywhere, man. It don't matter what Boots do. He gonna get hate. Until he fight like a top name, he just gonna be hated. It's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, he is from Philly. You got to remember that he is from Philly.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they
Yo,
they
did
call
somebody
it.
from Philly take your girl, bro?
Nah, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Oh man, my man hating on Philly.
People hate Philly, man. Like, you'd be surprised why people just hate Philly to hate Philly. Like, I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy. My man said, "Yo, he's from Philly." Like what? Oh man. Ah man, we got lots of great fighters from Philly, man.
and now B-Hop definitely, yeah, B-Hop one of my favorite fighters, man.
He from Philly. Ain't like Joe Frazier from Philly too? Pretty
I think
sure
so.
he's a Philly kid. Kelly Pavlik? Nah, he's Ohio. Wait, nah. Yo. My man, Rocky.
Yeah. I will say this up north. You know, I'm a realist, right? If you are a boxing fan, why do you have to hate on somebody like that?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I just don't. Go ahead up north.
Yeah, because like we are seeing the ending of an era, man. Let's be honest. Crawford, Canelo, Usyk, even Inoue. I think them dudes is on their way out, man. They're not gonna be here in a while. Like Pacquiao needs to get packed up. Like, the end of an era.
I'll tell y'all, bro. I'll tell y'all why. The people didn't pick Boots. The people haven't chosen. The people haven't chosen Boots. Boots haven't given the people a reason. And no matter of fact, let me put it like this: the Via fight, that may have been a starting point, but the momentum didn't carry. He didn't carry the momentum after the Via fight.
Yeah, he didn't fight for like almost a year after that.
Yeah, but I mean that's because of whatchamacallit passing away and then the contractual issues.
Yes.
Yeah, like that was the momentum right there. Like, had he carried that momentum, he may have won the fans over, but it was stagnant. And so he's now where he's at. And then it's another thing for you to leave. He leaves Showtime PBC and then he goes with Matchroom. So now your target audience is much different. Like, you're not even like, you're just fighting in Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just fighting in Philly. You're not expanding.
I mean, we don't even know if he be fighting on Showtime, bro, or PBC. You don't know if he be fighting on PBC. You know, they got Fedora headline and shit. Fedora on headline
I think so.
3 shows.
Yeah, they moving him, but I think with a young guy, like, I think they would have moved Boots for sure. I think, but Al Heyman don't work with a lot of guys, bro. Like, you'd be surprised how many people actually talk to Al Heyman, bro. It's only a very few people that actually talk to Al Heyman.
Nah, that's cool. I mean, Al Heyman could be secretive all he want, man, but hey, business gotta move, bro. Business gotta move. Game not gonna wait for him.
And tip him up north. I will say this: you know, the business is about making money, right? It's about catching that star. Once upon a star, and that's Boots Ennis. That's Boots Ennis. And you know, the hate is so much. I'll tell you like this: the guy is literally somebody special. And if you hate him so much because you love Terrence Buck Crawford, that's okay. That's you. But you don't want to give him his roses. Okay, he knocked out a guy, like somebody said on Twitter, guys. Somebody said, "Oh my God, I just barely sat down and he knocked him out." That's bullshit. What are you talking about? You sound like my dad. When I paid a
Yeah,
pay-per-view
yeah,
fight for Manny Pacquiao and Ricky Hatton in the second round, and he got knocked out. You know what my dad said? He said, "Damn son, I was barely about to drink this bullshit." Why you mad? We saw the guy reach levels that you never thought, and now you hating on Boots Ennis, my brother
yeah.
on Twitter. Like, this is the thing. We need to appreciate fighters like Boots Ennis. Look, Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter, right? Defensive fighter. And I will be honest with you. If he goes in that fight in January and takes on Teofimo Lopez, it's going to be a different type of fight. I believe in Teo. I believe in Teo so much, guys, that I believe in Teo is going to be in there and literally beat down Shakur Stevenson coming up from 135. It's a bigger weight class. Shakur does not have that power. And I'm going to tell you like this. The star exposure for Boots Ennis to go in there at 154 to do his thing is not comparable to Shakur Stevenson. Boots Ennis is a greater fighter than Shakur Stevenson. I'm calling it right now, guys. Teofimo Lopez about to knock out Shakur Stevenson in January, and Boots Ennis will expose the people what they said that he ain't. He's a complete fighter, better than Shakur Stevenson going against Teo, and Boots Ennis is going to be unified, undisputed at 154.
You gonna be the guy, 54?
Yeah, man. I blame fight fans for Boots. You know what I'm saying? In the way like fans aren't clamoring to him, bro. They kept pushing him on people, bro. They just kept pushing this guy on people. You know, it
They
is what it
pushing
like.
him, man.
I'm a Thurman guy, man. I seen the way Earl fans was just throwing him at Thurman. They was like, man, go fight Boots. You can't fight Earl. Go fight Boots. Like, I get it. I get it. I know why people are, you know what I'm saying, not attracting to Boots the way they should be. It's because they kept pushing this guy on you. You know, you can't do that. You gotta let the fans, like come to. You gotta let the fans come to him, bro. That's it.
Got my brother Toledo Treats in the building. What up, champ?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? We at work and shit. I know you hear me buzzing in the background. Shout out to my third shift workers. I got energy. I just wanted to call in real quick and talk a little shit to my guy. Hey, hey. Oh, man. You're Canadian. What was that? Alex Berrerier, bro? Oh, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
Guido. He got him up out of there. Got him up out of there. But I hear y'all talking this boost shit and whatnot. I just wanted to ask, man. How likely? Because God know, we all know, we got common sense. We know that motherfucker not about to fight Virgil for his next fight. We all know this shit. Anybody with sense know this. So I'm hearing the Barao, it was a Barao, Abbas Barao. I'm hearing about him, but I'm hearing him fighting Xander. So in the meantime, I think Fundora and Thurman, I think that shit just fell apart. I don't think we getting that no more either. I think Fundora about to fight Earl Spence, man. So what you think about Boots and Thurman, man? Yeah, man. I think Earl Spence. That's the fight that was setting up from the get go. Remember when Fundora
Yeah,
had
you
won the
right.
strap? That was Earl Spence who jumped in the ring. I ain't see Keith Thurman nowhere in sight, man. I'm just saying. And he was the one who was supposed to be getting the Tim Tszyu fight. Remember? So it's like if Fundora beat Tim Tszyu, why the fuck wouldn't Keith Thurman there after the Tim Tszyu? You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, man. I think Earl Spence might be getting that Fundora fight. I think they setting that up in Dallas, you feel me, Cowboy Stadium type shit. Earl come back. Yeah, I think that's what we getting, man. So in the meantime, what you think they gonna do with Thurman, man? I think he on ice, or do you think he actually maybe fight Tim Tszyu finally or some shit like that, or maybe Charlo?
If
See
he
Tim
does,
Tszyu in camp right now. Tim Tszyu's in camp.
Tim Tszyu in camp right now.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Look at that.
He working out.
man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man.
Hey man, I'm just telling you, man. Your man Thurman, I don't think he getting that Fundora fight, man. We know how PBC
Bro, cause niggas scared, man. Niggas scared to get in the ring with a Terminator, man. It's crazy.
the Terminator, yeah. To switch him up, fix him up, man. I'm just saying.
Come on, man. You seen the movie Terminator 2? You know what I'm saying? Judgment Day. Y'all remember that shit?
Toledo, do you think that Boots Ennis is the best fighter at 154?
Right now, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think Fundora might be that guy. I like Fundora. He's swang and bang. He a violent guy, and he got dimensions that we've never seen. You feel me? Who the fuck you know that's 6'6", You feel me? With reach like that, that shit is
Word.
like that shit is unfathomable. That motherfucker like a video game player. That shit is
So Lito,
unfathomable.
when you say that, I have seen Fundora get knocked out.
I
Yeah,
have
we
to,
all
and it's
seen
crazy.
that.
I have to. We all seen it, but shit, even in that fight, Mendoza, it wasn't like Mendoza wasn't getting beat on though. You feel me? That shit
Yeah,
wasn't like, yeah, that he had to work for that knockout. And I seen it was like Fundora, his mind was telling him yes, but his body was telling him no. That motherfucker just couldn't. His legs wouldn't move. his mind was his eyes. You can see it in his eyes, like, oh shit. I just got put down. Damn, I think I can get up, but his body just wasn't. His body locked up.
Now,
Shit, it was
now,
over
now,
yeah.
with.
I'm gonna ask you this: who is the more complete fighter, Boots Ennis or Fundora?
Oh, Boots. We gonna go Boots. I'm going Boots with that. He can do more
Bro, that's
things.
crazy.
I
That's
think he can do
crazy.
more.
That's
He can
nasty.
just do more. He can do more things, man. He
Fedora
can
Nah,
more
do
nah.
more
It's
complete.
it's
things.
it's not that. It's not that. It's because Fundora's dimensions, like they they hinder him from, you know what I'm saying, having abilities to make him a complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like that
What?
length is a disadvantage, bro. Like in certain
Disadvantage.
aspects.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's good
in
if you
certain
know how to
aspects.
use it. I'm
I've
telling you,
never
bro.
heard nobody say that before.
Yeah,
Like
That's
you
a
gotta
kid.
think
I've
about, like he don't have much of
never.
a defense because his offense is his defense, bro. Like
yeah, that's
literally.
a fact. That's a fact. But I mean, Boots not gonna do no uppercut like that against Fedora. He's gonna be reaching.
Nah, you're right. You're
Up
right.
north, there was a left hook that caught his ass and he went
Yo,
down.
he did that uppercut. I was like, damn, that bro, he leaving his whole face wide open. Jesus.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy punch.
And Lima just not good enough to make him pay.
I don't
I
know if we
gotta.
rank him. Oh no, I
What's
was gonna
so?
say, if we
What's your
ranking
thing?
the best
Okay.
fighters at 54, bro. I still think Charlo unanimously is number one without fighting in like 2 years.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I still think you got to put Charlo at number one. You know, it's just that factor where it's like he left the division undisputed, and if he comes back, ain't nobody beat him. Ain't
I'm
nobody ever
with you.
beat him at
I'm with you.
54.
I'm with you. I'm
So
with
you
you
know,
That's
100%.
facts.
you
Yep.
I
you
ain't
got to
gonna.
put him at number one.
Facts.
I want him and Virgil to fight. I think Charlo and Virgil. I think that would be a good fight. We know that,
That'd
like
be
they
beautiful.
talking that Texas. They talking that Texas shit. I think Charlo and Virgil in Texas would be a good ass fight,
Yeah,
man.
Hell
that's
I
a
yeah.
I
like
good
that
think
shit.
fight.
I think respectfully, you got to put Fundora at number two. He's the only other unified champion that's been in the division. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
They stripped
Fundora's
him. They
got it,
stripped him. Remember, they stripped him.
but
Yeah,
he
he
was
only
still
got
he was
the
still
DC.
unified,
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
unified.
Yeah. That's true.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you got to put Fundora at two, three. Shit, who the fuck could you put at three?
Madrimov?
That's a good question. Hell nah,
Hell
bro.
no.
What?
He
Hell
lost.
He
no.
lost
It was
Hell
a
no.
He
tease. It was it was a
he
good
lost to
stay.
Virgil, a
On some real
contender.
shit, I'm not gonna lie. Brandon Adams fuck around, don't work his way back up there. He top
He
five
did.
because
He did.
Brandon
He did.
he beat
You're right.
Boachuk, you feel me? And then it's
Yep.
like he
Yep.
got his only losses to the Katsarowskis, you feel me? Well, that ain't his only loss, but Katsarowskis, that's he around there and shit like that. But we ain't seen him. Shout out to OTX boxing, you know what the fuck going on. Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's like I don't know, man. That 50. I want to see Brandon Adams and Callum Walsh, that Irish motherfucker. We seen him on the Canelo card. We don't know what he capable of. So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know.
Damn,
It's
that's
a lot of
wild, bro.
it's a lot
You
it's a
you
lot of
you
shit
may
going
have
on.
to put Virgil. Virgil might have to be number three.
That's what
Hey
I'm
guys, I
saying.
gotta go. Up north, thank you so much, brother. I tweeted that shit.
Salute
I
D
love you. I
Block.
respect you. You already know, man. Everybody love and respect to you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's go, Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Check out D Block's channel,
All
yo.
right.
He got that coming on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Ace,
Virgil might have to
but
be number three.
Bird
Uh,
over Backroom?
yeah, over Bachram, bro.
that's
Oh
crazy. He ain't even a
hell
bell holder.
no.
That's crazy.
I mean, think about
The
it like
Ring
this.
magazine got Virgil ranked number one, which I find crazy as fuck. How the fuck is he ranked number one? He ain't got no belt. He ain't fought
The,
a champion at 50. I don't understand that
the Ring
I mean,
magazine got like Stanionis above Rolly.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. I like Rolly. I think Rolly halfway decent. You feel me?
I
Only he
mean,
got his shit.
at 47, I mean, Stanionis got a better win than Roy.
What?
I
Ooh.
suppose. If
I mean,
Rolly
he
fought
got
Stanionis, you think Stanionis would beat Rolly?
Rolly got Ryan Garcia. Who Stanionis got? That's Ryan
I think
Garcia.
Stanionis got what's him call it? What's dude name?
Yeah,
What's the dude he beat for the
Buteyev or
yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
Butayev,
Butayev.
yeah,
Buteyev.
Butayev.
Butayev, yeah.
Man, that's not better than
That shit.
Ryan
I don't like.
Garcia.
Yeah, I don't.
At
Nah.
47, you
At
tripping,
I
bro?
guess because that was his first fight at 40. I guess, but shit, man, I don't like it. I think Rolly. I think Rolly would beat Stanionis if they fought though. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pick, but like I seen Karen Chukadazian, man. Speaking of 147, I seen he got a knockout dub. That motherfucker Boots. Okay, then Boots. That win might be aging a little bit better than we. You feel me? Than we expected.
No,
That
I think
motherfucker might. Yeah, he might get him a strap. Him and Leo Paro might fight or something. Or he might get a Lewis Crocker fight. Who knows? This shit kind of getting crazy. Getting crazy. But Ryan, before I go, I just wanted to chime in and talk. This is my first. I had to, you feel me, Chris in the Boxing Talk Up North channel. I ain't been up. I ain't been on the line one time. I just had to talk my shit. I fuck with you the long way, gang. I just wanted to ask
sure.
you, you know, we got the Olympics coming to America, man. LA 28, man. I just wanted to ask who's some young boys we should keep an eye out on. You feel me? For Team Canada, who they working on? Who you know that they got bubbling? Who should we be expecting here in LA?
Man, I don't even know, to be honest, bro. I haven't been in the amateur scene like I was supposed to be, but there's a girl from my city who I grew up with, Scarlett Delgado. She's probably gonna be there. She's good.
Okay, that's what's up.
She grew up in the gym, like her dad and my dad used to coach in the gym together, and she used to come to the gym all the time, bro. Like she's been in this for a long time, so she's won like so many championships. I don't even know how many she won now. But yeah,
Right. I'm gonna keep an eye out on her. Like I say, man, I know the Olympics is gonna be here in America. That's one of my things. We saving some bread. We trying to get there. We trying to get to LA 28, man. That's one of the goals, man. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty lit. Hopefully, we can get some of the guys from the boxing community. Now we can slide to LA, man, for the Olympics, man. That'd be lit. Hell yeah, Ryan, bring your ass so we can see USA beat up on. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Team USA versus Team Canada. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's great, man.
For sure. But shout out to all my Canadians, man. Shout out to all my dogs. Shout out to the 6666. Appreciate you, Ryan. Of course. Of course. Appreciate you. Yeah. Y'all be cool, man. I might have to make my way up through Michigan one day and come see you, gang. But y'all be cool, man.
Yes, sir. That's my man Treats. He on the shift. My man on the shift, man. That's crazy. So, man, you ready for Border Wars, dog? This shit's almost here.
Yeah, niggas was sparring last week. You know what I'm saying? Hard sparring too, bro.
That's it. Hard sparring. Damn.
I came back to the gym the next day. My coach was like, he's like, you got a black eye? I was like, shit, I guess so. I didn't even know.
One of those, yo. One of those. Came through late, man. Shout out to Mike Cal. Yo, I see he got another fight. Yo, Mike Cal about to fight again, man.
Hey, listen, man. It's like I said, I'm training for him, and we gonna make it a good one. Let him stay busy.
Yeah. Shout out to Detroit, BC. I'm from Toronto, bro. He said, where you from? From Toronto, man. I'm guessing you from Detroit because you got that in your name. Shout out to Detroit.
But I ain't never realized how close that shit was. Like, it's literally like a drive away.
Oh, Detroit and Toronto? Yeah.
Yeah, Canada, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I used to think Alicia Baum, like, so when I first seen Alicia Baumgartner, I thought she was from Canada. Didn't she have a deal, like a fight deal out Canada or something?
Alicia? Nah.
Yeah.
For real? Maybe.
Bro, I swear, I think she used to be signed with Adidas or some shit.
Oh, maybe.
And she was staying out Canada. Like, I feel like it was Alicia when I first seen her, bro. She was sponsored. She either had a sponsorship or she was doing some business with somebody out Canada. I can't remember. But I remember that's how I first found out about her.
I know Tank Davis. He used to be an OVO sponsor boy. I know he was at a photo shoot out here at the gym, and I went and saw him. But this was like young Tank. Like, he still had the fade. Oh, man. Shout out to Shakur. He's still an OVO boy. Shakur Stevenson. Nah, man. Alicia? Damn, bro. Surprised she ain't come back. Shout out to her. She fighting on that Jake and Tank undercard. She got to look better than her first fight, though. Or her last fight, sorry. That fight was mid. That fight was mid.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yeah, they doing 3 minutes, man. Yo, they got to start getting some knockouts if they gonna do 3 minutes.
Oh, her opponent for Canada, ain't she?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm trying to get her for her interview. Actually, I'm working on her. Layla, I believe her name is. Yeah, she actually knocked out her last opponent.
With the chick, Alicia fight.
Yeah, she knocked out an opponent. Alicia went 12 or not 12 with 10 with.
I might
I
have
think that's why.
Might have to look at her fights.
She decent though. But Clarissa
Okay, yeah.
Shield,
So yeah,
yo, you see her little
but I'm
thing, man?
gonna, man. Listen, man. Listen. I restricted myself from making comments, man. I ain't want to go on the block list because I like Clarissa, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cuz, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
cuz. So
Yeah, she out here.
I ain't jump on her. I let her live. I spared her, but
She's saying anybody can get it.
that should be crazy. I'll be
I
like,
don't
see,
know.
this why Tank don't do it.
Oh, she said I'll take. She said, yo, Corey could beat him and Devin might be able to beat him. Okay.
That's insane.
But she was spazzing on Tank though. She was spazzing on him.
Bro, it's like I say, it's like I said that one day. The boxing fans don't deserve Tank. And I forgot who I was listening to. I was listening to some type of convo where they was like, man, the boxing game done changed. Like, you don't get a high reward for a high risk anymore. It's a low risk, high reward. I'm like, yeah, that's basically what Shakur doing right now.
Nah, that's a false narrative. Cause like right now, Crawford, the money man, he only made 2 risks. Back to them was high risk. Now he the money man.
I think the risk level with nah, bro, I don't think so. I don't think so.
What?
I don't think
Going
so.
up 2 weight classes? That's a risk, bro. I don't care who you are.
Nah, bro, but you know what you know what you're like who you're going against going up in 2 weight classes. Like
Yeah, but still, that man,
that like
you can't front. Canelo been knocking 68 pounders out, man. My man
yeah, but
stopped Caleb Plant, yo. He
we
the only one to stop him.
we seen if you ain't just standing in front of Canelo, then like he ain't gonna do much. Not,
Nah, that's a fact. But we
yeah,
don't
so
know.
it's
We
like,
didn't know if Crawford was gonna hold the weight properly. He was gonna look good.
and it's not like Canelo like really on his toes like that. He's not a dude who's on his toes.
Yeah.
He's not gonna shoot in the shootout. He gonna walk you down. And he's just gonna pressure you.
Nah,
So
man.
it's like if you're
That's
not,
always a risk. I can't name no 47 pounder right now that can go up and fight Canelo and not get stopped. Them dudes all getting stopped, bro. All them dudes.
yeah, you ain't lying. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't lying. But that's because of the style, bro. Like
That's facts.
everybody
Yes,
ain't,
styles make fights.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Crawford's a technical. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna be there for you to get hit. That's what I'm saying. Like a nigga like Andre. I know y'all hate to hear me say it, but like a nigga like Andre, he gonna do
You gonna
work
beat
against a guy
Canelo?
like Crawford. Oh, bro, what?
Oh, against Crawford. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Nah, Canelo might use Andrade as a tune-up, man. He might circle the block.
bro. Like you just gotta look like, bro. The angles and Andrade be hitting, bro. Like it's some
Yo,
shit. Like it's some shit you don't see on the regular.
bro, why did I see fucking Ness yelling at Andrade, bro? I gotta play that shit, man. I was like, yo, why is he yelling at this dude? Yo. Oh, man. Oh, man, Andrade, yo, just trying to get a damn fight. Get yelled at,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Nobody want to fight. Nobody want to fight. Charlo don't know what he doing. Caleb Plant trying to fight everybody else.
Yeah, Caleb Plant. Man. if he don't fight Berlanga, it's like, bro, who you fighting?
It's like Andre looking for that legacy fight, bro. Something he could cement his name with, and ain't nobody trying to give it to him. And in future reference, people gonna be like, "Oh man, we just wish Andre would have took the fights." When we all like in real time, like, how don't you see what the fuck is going on? Like, I be
Yeah.
hating shit like that. I get annoyed with that.
Yo, man, this shit's
Yeah, but like,
crazy.
yeah, ain't too many boxers like technical boxers out there who can move with
Yeah,
Canelo
yo,
like
this
that.
this Nestor Gibbs, yo, yelling at my man's Andrade, yo.
About fighting Charlo, bro. Fight
Charlo belong in
bro.
rehab. Stop this shit.
Oh my God.
Who the
But
fuck
want
you
him to-
fooling? You
it's
not
okay-
fooling
it's
me.
okay
I'm a
for him-
purist. I'm a
It's okay for
purist.
him to-
You
it's
can't
okay for him
fool
to fight
me.
Cornflake, though. It's okay for him to fight David Benavidez' brother, though. It's okay
He
for
on
him
the
to fight
get
anybody
back.
else.
He on the get back. He trying to get back. That man
Me
got
too.
demons.
Me too.
You not
Get
battling
defending him.
alcoholism,
Get
but you
defending
calling
him.
out a fucking alcoholic.
Get defending him. That's
He going
crazy.
through something.
Everybody goes through something.
Pick on Kristen and Billy. Pick on fucking Lester Martinez. Pick on
Listen,
Diego Pacheco.
I don't
Pick
even
on
know
them
these
niggas. Get Charlo out your hair. He not ready. We not
He
paying
fought
for that.
twice.
If you
He
want
fought
that fight,
twice.
let me tell you what's gonna happen.
fought
We
twice
gonna
already.
fire stick the shit out.
He
That's
said, "Fire
insane,
stick the
bro.
shit out of that, bro." Oh
Like,
man,
bro,
yo,
like he threw a
that's
pay-per-view on that man. That man, how you gonna throw a pay-per-view on that man? He ain't even say nothing about pay-per-view. That is,
because he
bruh, that
knows what
shit
the
was
PBC
wild.
gonna do, bro.
That
He
shit was
knows.
wild.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
we gonna
knows what the
fire. So like,
PBC gonna
damn,
do.
bro. That shit was so disrespectful, bro.
Yo, I
That's
saw
what I
that,
said.
and then I felt bad, bro, because I saw Punch Drunk. He interviewed Andrade, and he was talking about. I guess he had his daughter, no, his mom and his brother were both in the hospital, bro, during the Benavidez lead up. I guess his brother was, or his mom was sick, and I think he said like his brother got shot or something like that. But anyway,
think,
they were both in the hospital at the same time while he's getting ready for that fight. And he's like, he just never spoke on it. I was like, damn, bro, like that's wild. But yeah, Charlo, I don't know if Charlo's gonna fight him.
Shit, Jamel should come back up to 68.
Jermell to fight Andrade?
Yeah, why not?
Nah, Jermell, he go to 54, man. There's smoke there.
It's crazy how much smaller he is than Jamal, bro. Like that's wild. And they twins, bro.
He probably can fight at 68, maybe 60, That'd be good for him.
I don't think he got the resistance. He been at that lower weight for too long.
Jermell?
He ain't got the punch resistance for it.
Well, he just fought at 68 against Canelo. That was his last fight. Oh, shit, tipped on, dropped off. Yeah, man, that was, honestly, I was fucking laughing, bro. Yo, I was like, why is Ness crashing out on this man? But like, part of the reason, bro, he be calling in about Andrade all the time, and that's probably was tired of hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. But yeah, that's what they gonna do. PBC gonna throw us pay-per-views that we're not necessarily excited about, but hey, it's either we gotta boycott them and not pay for it, or they're just gonna keep doing it, man. But yeah, we closing in on 3 hours, man. We're gonna pack it up. I'm gonna appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to all the people who super chatted me at WP. My man Birdman became a member. Hector Bermudez dropped some dollars on me. LA, he dropped the $2, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, tuned in, and everybody in the chat who showed love, man. I appreciate y'all. Yo, make sure y'all smash that likey button on the way out, man. I didn't even play the clip like Ann Wolf.
Did not really fight her. Oh, big right hand. One punch.
And shout out to Lucas Bahdi coming on for the interview. If you missed it, roll through the start. The only reason why I was gonna kill the stream, I would stay on for like another hour, but I don't know, man. I might go live in the morning, because there's a lot of boxing news that got dropped, today that we could talk about. So I might go live tomorrow morning, and yeah, maybe around 10 o'clock. Go live 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, man, chop it up and talk about all the news that happened today in boxing. There's a lot that went on. We talked a little bit about it, man. About the movement with the PBC. So let's focus on it a little bit more. Look at that in a bigger microscope tomorrow. I'll focus more on that. And yeah, man, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll go live, man. If Ness, I'll hit up Ness. He might be going live too, but if not, we'll be here 10 a.m. Peace.